Genitum non factum, consubstantiam And Privet Stalkers, and welcome to today's stream. My name is Starion Costumes, and we are celebrating the last day of weekend. But it's also a positive time because today I do not only come back from a 2-day convention here in Northern Germany, the local esports championship, but also I'm coming back to beautiful Bohemia, and we are finally trying to assemble the rest of Young Jishka's gang. And I'm really looking forward to that. Ich grüße auch alle deutschsprachigen Freunde und jene, die es auch werden möchten, die aus Kurga-Stream gerade hier kommen. Ich habe gesehen, ihr habt Gothic euch heute angeguckt, ne, Kurga? Die GameStar, ja. Es ist immer wieder eine spannende Geburt mit der GameStar. Spannend in der Form. Manchmal hauen die ein paar gute Sachen raus und manchmal geht man mit Schmerzen. Geht man wirklich mit Schmerzen. Ich verzeih's der GameStar. Ich verzeihe der GameStar so einiges, aber dass sie Stalker 2 schlechter bewertet haben als schlechter bewertet haben als Elex 2. Das verzeihe ich dir nicht so schnell. Ja, Koga, reden wir nicht über die Hitze. Also der Gambeson und der Hut. Ja, aber was willst du machen? So, weißt du, Vostatek meckert ja auch nicht rum und zieht sich um, wenn es ihm zu heiß wird. Er betrinkt sich einfach. Und ja, das tun wir heute nicht. Aber wir trinken auf jeden Fall genug. Es ist noch erträglich. Bei uns hat es den ganzen Tag geschifft wie sonst was im Norden. Ich weiß nicht, wie es bei euch war. Im wunderschönen Sachsen, wo die Männer wachsen. Schöner Reim von Schwiegertochter gesucht. Aber ja, es hat den ganzen Tag eigentlich geschifft immer wieder. Von daher, so super warm ist es nicht. Ich habe hier gerade in der Bude 24 Grad. Das ist erträglich. Und ja, ich habe eine Hose an, okay? Ich habe tatsächlich eine Hose an. So, da bin ich transparent mit euch. Die ist aber nicht aus Wolle. So, die Mütze hier ist aus Wolle. Das ist eine ziemlich akkurate Nachbildung von der Mütze von Vostatek, dem charmanten Jäger mit Alkoholproblemen aus Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Das Spiel, das wir heute spielen, was wir jetzt spielen. Und die habe ich heute auf eben jener Convention fertiggestellt. Morgens trüb, mittags heiß, abends Dauerregen. Ja, perfekt. Halt die Ohren steif, Kurga, und erhol dich gut von den GameStar-Reviews zu Gothic. Das kann einem auch schon mal Schmerzen bereiten. Das ist auch okay. Ne? Gothic ist ja ein 20 Jahre alter Klumpen, teilweise gefühlt älter als einige der Moderatoren bei der GameStar. So, ich verzeih's denen, wenn da hin und wieder einfach mal ein paar Patzer durchkommen. Und Gothic ist ja auch etwas, was die GameStar halt immer aufwärmt. Durchgehend. So, es bleibt ja nicht aus. Ich bin nicht überladen. Was habe ich denn wieder alles dabei an Zeug? Also, zum Beispiel reposten sie halt auf Facebook ständig irgendwelche GameStar-Memes und irgendwelche Gothic-Memes und Gothic-Videos, die sie mal gedreht haben, irgendwelche Reels und Shorts. Nichts zu Wildes, aber es zeigt immer noch, die GameStar ist ein Game, die GameStar ist eine, ja, Online-Zeitschrift, kann man sagen, die sich immer noch für Gothic begeistert. Es ist ja auch kein Wunder. Die Gothic-Serie prägte ja die deutsche Rollenspielwelt wie keine andere. Also ich wüsste jetzt auch keine andere Rollenspielserie aus Deutschland, die solche Spuren hinterlassen hat wie Gothic. 1 bis 3. Ne? Den 4. lassen wir nicht drüber reden. Der 4. ist einfach eine Zumutung gewesen. Aber 1 bis 3 sind gute Spiele. Auch der 3. ist mit Community-Mods und den ganzen Klimbim echt eine gute Erfahrung und spielbar. Der kriegt eine Menge Shit, ja. Aber finde ich irgendwie auch mittlerweile unverdient. Weil er ist echt mittlerweile gut spielbar. Der ist gut spielbar, der 3. Teil. Aber mit Community-Patches und hier und da aber Grafikmods. Ne? Nicht zu wild. So, wo ist der Gaul? Da kommt er. Pebbles. Wir haben im letzten Stream geschafft, Pebbles tatsächlich zu einem brauchbaren Pferd zu machen. Wir haben 30 Kilometer auf ihn zurückgelegt und dadurch einen fetten Stat-Boost bekommen. Das hatte dieses arme Pferd auch bitter nötig, weil, boah, war ja auch echt ein bisschen eine Wurst. Ich bin ja auch nicht unschuldig. Ich habe dieses arme Pferd ja auch ständig gehatet. Ja, keine Ahnung. Götterdämmerung ist so, wie erkläre ich das am besten? Weißt du musst dir vorstellen, du hast in der Schule ein Mädel, in das du halt heftig verliebt warst. Na? Also dieses Mädel hieß Gothic 3. Und dann seht ihr euch eine Zeit lang nicht wieder und so, dann gibt es ein Klassentreffen. Und dann seht ihr euch wieder. Und du siehst einfach, dass dieses Mädel halt so locker das Dreifache an Platz einnimmt, Kette raucht, eine Kreissäge bedienen kann und nach Currywurst riecht. So. Und das ist halt passiert mit Gothic Götterdämmerung. Es ist, ne, du siehst, es war mal ein Gothic, aber ja, es war mal ein Gothic. To the English-speaking audience, the Gothic series is here in Germany quite a popular game series and well-known RPG amongst true RPG connoisseurs. Unfortunately, the third part was kind of weak, but not too weak. It could be saved with community patches and mods. And after that, it just got worse and worse and worse. First, we got a horrible add-on, painful as hell. And then we got Arcania Gothic 4, which was not even developed by the original studio, but has been outsourced to an Indian studio. And that game is just a complete shit bucket. Speaking of shit buckets, this looks like Köhler. Ist das Köhler? Ist das Kohlemeiler? Ja, oder? Das sind doch Kohlemeiler hier. Ja, das sieht für mich ganz nach Kohlemeiler aus. Boah. Scheiße, das ist ungesund hier. Big Jo, schön, dass du da bist. Oh, meine Fresse, ne? Da haben Leute gelebt. Matthias, der Gelehrte. Als Schmied? Ist wohl nicht so geklappt in dem Philosophiestudium, was?
So, how's your work coming along?
What's it to you? Get lost before I pull your tongue out with a pair of
What?
tongs.
Kiss my arse.
Farewell, my friend.
Ich bin einfach nur nett und werd so... Was ist denn los mit dem? Hä? Was ist denn dem für eine Laus über die Leber gelaufen? Schlechter Tag, schlechtes Wetter. Keine Ahnung, ey. Unfreundliches Volk. Gucken wir uns mal den Hof an. Vielleicht finden wir auf den Hof ein paar Informationen. Ja, ich will ja zuerst irgendwie den Squad zusammenkriegen, Big Jo.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
By the way, Leute, guckt euch mal den Kerl da an. Ne? Guckt euch den Typen an. Das ist, wie wir Männer uns anziehen wollen. Das ist, was wir Männer tragen wollen. Schaut euch das an. Wunderschöne Brigantine. Wahrscheinlich Wildleder, rot oder roter, dicker Wollstoff. Was ist das Problem? Darf ich da jetzt nicht rein, oder was?
Hey, you're not
Okay,
allowed
entspann dich. Meine Güte. Will deine Kohlen nicht, ey. Mein... Hä? Was ist denn... Was... Warum finden die mich alle so kacke? Ich habe doch nichts gemacht. Warum habe ich so einen schlechten Ruf in der Stadt? Nee, also hier sagt mir, dass ich einen neutralen Ruf habe. Keine Ahnung. Nee. Köter wollen wir nicht sein. Also es gibt sicherlich so die eine oder andere Frau in meinem Leben, die mir nachsagen würde, ich wäre schon ein richtiger Hund. Aber ich denke nicht, dass wir auf 4 Beinen durch die Gegend laufen. Petri, by the way, schön, dass du wieder da bist. Ich habe gesehen, du warst auch bei Koga mit dabei. Ja, GameStar ist einfach echt eine Erfahrung für sich. Das bleibt nicht aus.
Greetings to you.
Aber overall machen die an sich einen guten Job. Also es ist jetzt nicht so der Worst-Case-Journalismus. IGN ist in meinen Augen der Worst-Case-Journalismus. Also wirklich, IGN haut teilweise Scores raus an solche unverschämt schlechten Spiele. Daraus kann man Strick drehen. Das ist legitim dann zu sagen, okay, das hatten wir.
I'm ready to make the pilgrimage.
Beneath the Visoka Hill, there is a chapel of St. John the Baptist. Pray for the saint who was betrayed by the cunning Salome and was beheaded. There you shall be granted moral strength to renounce your sins.
What penance do you give me?
Say the Lord's Prayer.
Scheiße, ey.
Ask the
Ich bin hier
Lord
vorne,
for
glaube ich, echt ein bisschen länger aufgestellt,
Time to
gerade mit der
That's
Mütze.
right.
Sorry, ich habe ich doch ins Mikro gehauen. Aber by the way, ich muss sagen, ich muss mal eben hier kurz einen kleinen Flex machen, Leute, sonst geht's hier unter, aber ich finde so, eigentlich ist sie ganz gut geworden. Die Mütze von Rostatec. So, auch hier mit den Stickereien. Ich muss hier nur ein bisschen bügeln, hier hat eben Falten geschlagen durch das Festziehen. Stickereien. Aber overall bin ich ganz zufrieden damit.
How is life in Grund, Father?
There is divine peace here. It's probably because we're far enough away from the hustle and bustle of the city.
Ist
The
es schlimm, dass
locals
es
are
buggy ist, Big
hardworking,
oder
and
komme
they
ich da
come
irgendwie trotzdem
faithfully
durch?
to mass and to confession. I couldn't wish for a better parish.
I'm glad to hear it.
Aye, aye, sometimes someone gets into a scrap in the tavern. But I reckon that happens everywhere. It might actually be a good thing.
Mann, ich muss echt sagen, der Typ ist verdammt sympathisch. Ich hoffe nicht, dass ich mich in ihn täusche, so wie ich mich in Erik getäuscht habe. Wo ich auch das, ja, auch Erik, das ist ja ein netter Typ. Und dann festgestellt habe, ja, ist auch gleichzeitig irgendwie das Boy-Toy von Istvan. Nicht so geil. Boah, also. Ne? Ich würde schon sagen, das ist ein stattlicher Kollege hier auf dem Kopf. Ja, mittelalterliche Kopfbedeckungen sind etwas speziell. Grundsätzlich, die sehen manchmal etwas funky aus, keine Frage. Aber man muss sich eine Sache in mittelalterlichen Kopfbedeckungen merken. Umso absurder die sind, ne? Umso absurder du sie trägst, umso absurder sie aussehen, umso richtiger ist es. Mittelalterliche Klamotten sind einfach ein bisschen fancy. Zum Beispiel diese Bunthaube. Du hast ja halt irgendwie diese Bunthauben, ne, aus Wolle oder was sonst was, die du hier zusammenschnüren kannst. Die wurde tatsächlich zusammengeschnürt, die wurde nicht offen getragen. Bilbino, welcome to the stream, bro.
Now and forever.
Excuse me. Are you Behuta by any chance?
That's right, I am. If you're here to right old wrongs, be my guest. God knows I deserve it.
Oh
I know you
nein!
wrongs.
Sag mir nicht, dass der Typ irgendwie sein altes Leben hinter sich gelassen hat und wen wir auf die schiefe Bar bringen.
And he still
Auf schiefe Bahn
hasn't
bringen
learned.
wollen.
Anyway, tell him I'm definitely not going back to that life.
Why don't you want to go back?
Oh,
I want
hoffentlich
to
nicht, ey.
reform myself, to redeem myself before the Lord God, and to earn his absolution. There is no way to do that if I am with the devil.
I'd like to find the rest of the Devil's Pack. Do you know anything about any of them?
Just Ranyek. It
Cheers.
has been a few days since he was here.
What did he want from you?
He was begging me for some coin. He said he had a game in Pshitoki, and that he would definitely win this time. As always.
Auf jeden Fall. Grüß dich. Welcome. I will pronounce the name. Yeah, we're doing this stream bilingual, so I'll give it in both English and German to the audience. The stream, not anything else. And I'll try to build a bridge between those two audiences. So game stays in English, don't worry.
Ranyek still hasn't given up dice, eh?
That fella will never learn, and he's already lost everything. He won a really nice bow once, and he's had nothing but bad luck ever since.
Do you know where I could find him now?
Last time he told me he had a game arranged in Pshitoki. Maybe he's still there.
Okay.
Thanks. I'll be on my way. I probably won't convince you anyway.
Hold on. While you're here, we can pray for the devil's soul together. God knows he needs it badly.
We can, though I don't know if it'll help anything.
Every soul can be reformed if it so desires and sincerely repents of its...
Bilbino, no,
Look
not
at
yet.
me.
We are on our way to
I
Kuttenberg.
used
First
to
we are
kill,
establishing a squad, and
drink,
after that we
spend
are doing
nights
side
with
quests and going to
whores, But I
Kuttenberg.
learned that it was the wrong way, and now I'm trying to make amends.
Why all of a sudden?
Come pray with me and I'll tell you.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey, how did you get involved with the devil anyway?
By accident. It was thanks to Jan Žižka.
So, you know Zizka too. Where from?
It's a long story. But if you came to the Devil's
Och,
Den, I'll tell you all
nein,
about it over a
Heinrich.
beer.
Nice try,
Nein.
lad, but I'm staying away from the drink. It's just not worth it.
please.
What do you think of the devil anyway?
I don't know. I don't know him very well yet.
It doesn't matter if you've known him a day, a year, or a lifetime. With the devil, You know who you're dealing with from the very first moment. So if you're hoping he's actually different, I can tell you right now, you're hoping in vain.
Where did you say you wanted to pray?
Right here, at my brother's grave.
Okay.
Is that Slavek's grave?
You know my brother's name?
Aye. Kubyanka told me about you both.
Aye, we were in the band together, but the priest was kind enough to let me bury him here.
Was that important to you?
It was. When Slavik was killed and the band broke up, I didn't know what to do. Father Havel put a roof over my head and showed me a completely different life than
Was für ein unglaublich
Together with
toller
my
Typ.
brother, I buried my past here and vowed over his grave that I would never harm another living soul.
This is where you want to pray for the devil?
Here is where I found reconciliation and peace of mind. Where else should I pray for the devil to find his own?
Why did you
Ich
decide to leave
will,
everything
ja,
behind
ich will ihn
and
nicht von
start a
seinem,
new life here?
wieder von
Because
seinem
of
Leben
my
wegbringen
brother,
und wieder
I was with
zurückholen
him in his last
in das Leben,
moments.
das er früher
He
geführt
was
hat.
completely overcome with horror. I never thought he could be so scared.
But you must have been used to seeing death.
He did not fear death, but what comes next? He knew the kind of life he had led, and
Fakt.
everything he was responsible for. Now he's paying for it. It may be foolish, but I believe that if I reform myself before the Lord God, he might forgive Slavik too.
Don't you want to help the devil?
That's not up to me. He has to help himself. I can only pray for him.
Too bad. I was hoping I could convince you.
No.
I thought you said you wanted to pray for the devil.
Oh. Aye, all right. Let's pray for him together then.
Yes, that would be best. Aye, but it's Latin, so listen carefully and
perfect.
repeat
Oh.
after me. Pater Noster, qui isn't careless, sanctificata or no man's tomb. Adventure ad rectum to whom, fet voluminous to her, seek it,
Du
inhale it,
Scheiße.
enter her. Your turn now.
You're saying it wrong. Listen. It goes like this. Pater Noster, qui es in celis, sanctificator
Okay, wir schaffen den Speedcheck. Wir schaffen den Speedcheck. Nice.
Fiat voluntas tua, sicut in celo et in terra.
All right, I know the rest. Panem most room. Quote, idi.
Oh.
Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra.
Wir sind solche Klugscheißer.
Sicut et nos dimitimus
Vom Potschik.
debitoribus nostris. Et
Best
ne
time for
nos
you to show up.
inducas in tentationem, sed libera nos a malo.
Amen. I know it too. That's all I can do for the devil, so you'd better get going now, eh?
What's going on, dog? What is your issue? Okay, we're not convincing Bohuta. Aber das ist auch besser so. Er soll bei seinem alten Leben bleiben. Ich will ihn gar nicht da weglocken.
God be with you.
Oh, Alter, ist auch wieder am Arsch der Karte. Der Triandor, ey, ich kann das voll verstehen. Ich kann das absolut verstehen, Mensch. Ich bin jetzt auch nicht gerade der Latin Hero. So, wir müssen nach Süden. Können wir eigentlich auch gleich die Pilgerreise vorher machen. Bevor wir dann neue Sünden begehen. Yeah, Kompochik, Devil is just a character in the game. It's a nickname. And he was a former member of the Devil's gang, but he's reformed now, he's redeemed now, and lives a good life, so he is praying for his soul. And I hope that it might help, but I highly doubt the Devil is a disgusting person. Probably. Just like the rest of the band. Now, I shouldn't judge too fast, you know. Oh, interesting.
I'll have a look at...
A tavern, which is good. Time to sell some trash. Okay. No. Damn brokies.
I'd like to discuss...
We're nearly there. You see, I'm glad you found what you needed, sir. Hey!
Whoa, 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 don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. Chill, girl.
You aren't allowed here. It happens. I never want to which way you're going.
Everyone is mad. I just showed up. Interesting. Not the polite
Praise
people
the
here.
Lord.
Praise the Lord. But where is...
You silly doggy.
Can't talk to this lad. Even though he has a name.
Lord be with you.
How's
Let's
it
see,
going
maybe she
here
can
in
tell me
Grun?
something.
Anything new?
Kona, the blacksmith's wife, came by my place for a chat the other day. She's always having trouble with her little ones, and it's making her miserable. She told me about it a while back, and now she's brought it up again. And she mentioned she was looking for some muscle from out of town. It surprised
Oh,
me.
ey, weh, ich
That's
soll
why I remember
babysitten. Na,
it.
gar keinen Bock. Die soll sich um ihre
You're
Girls
an
selbst
outsider,
kümmern.
and you look like you can handle yourself. Perhaps
Yeah,
you can drop
Kompochik,
by.
I feel
She'll
like
be glad,
I feel the
and
same.
So will I. I don't know what else there is to tell.
That sounds interesting. I'd like my horse.
As you wish, but it will take.
What if I offer... It's just a horse. Satisfied?
Look. That works for me.
Here you go then.
Now then.
Yeah, I really hope that we'll have some good weather at PurCon. You know, but I mean,
Get going now.
even with bad weather, that would not be too awful because PurCon has a lot of space in the different halls, so people will be able to arrange somehow, and probably I will be able to arrange too. Plus, usually it's so hot that I don't go outside anyway. You know, that's another issue. Usually it's so hot that I just stay in the halls because they are covered, you know, giving shadow. Plus, besides of the shadow, they are ventilated. But I remember last year's PurCon when we had like 35 degrees and it was so hot that you could not even leave the halls.
I was taking care of some business with Hannah at the stud farm when I heard you needed someone with a stout heart and a strong arm.
Well, that's true, yes. Have you come to help me?
I can't say yes until I know what's going on. Tell me, and I'll see if there's anything I can do to help.
Okay,
All right.
let's see.
Thank you. So listen, there's a powerful protective charm I desperately need.
Oh, here we
A
go.
thunderstone. It's a great rarity, but Tomlin Bruthans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have
No,
it.
come on.
The thing is, he sometimes wages it in fights.
Okay.
I think I understand now. But what about your husband?
Okay, so
Can he
we're going
take
to the
care?
arena. We'll beat
He
that
tried, of
guy down
course.
and win the
As soon as I
charm.
heard Tomlin had one, I sent Stamir over there
Welcome,
right
Pochito.
away.
That's an
The
issue.
poor wretch came back black
And,
and blue.
you know, that's indeed an issue because you will probably have to go outside and suffer in either rain or sun. But
What is a thunderstone?
nothing that I could
Well,
change.
They're formed when there's a violent storm with forks of lightning and peals of thunder. The biggest of these are thunderstones. They fall from the sky with a mighty boom and burrow deep into the earth. After a while, they work their way back up to the surface. And if you're lucky, that's where you'll find them.
What? What's she talking about?
What does a thunderstone look like?
Well, from what I saw of Tomlin's, it's the size of a grown man's fist. Perhaps a tad bigger. Sort of elongated
What?
and curiously shaped. It's flat on one side and has a round
What?
hole through the middle.
What is she talking about? Worüber redet die?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. And I have no one else to turn to. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary.
Okay,
and
lass es
implored
machen.
her for help.
Es ist immer nur ein Typen
And now
umboxen
you've
und einen
shown
Stein
up.
holen.
Besides,
ist
by
es
the
nicht das
looks of
Wildeste.
you have the strength of a bull, perhaps two. So she surely sent you to
Ja,
help
das
me.
kriegen wir hin. Das kriegen wir hin.
All right, I'll help with your trouble.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you. This means so much to me.
Save your
Die und ihr
thanks
blöder
for when I bring it to
Stein.
you.
Wen
I shall.
interessiert's?
Don't you worry about that. We've got some groschen put by, so
Weißt du, als ob
you'll
sie
be
was kein anderes
handsomely
Problem hätte, als
rewarded.
sich diesen blöden Stein
I'm
zu
also on
besorgen.
good terms with Hannah, so I could put a word in for you at the stud farm. She'll give a generous discount if you want to buy a horse from her. And I'll pray and intercede for you, I swear.
All right, you have yourself a deal. I'll go to Horshan and take on that Tomlin fellow.
God bless you. The Broadhands have a big farm. There's a wayside shrine in front of the gate and an orchard out the back.
Okay.
That's where you should. But be careful and don't
Ja,
underestimate him.
es ist genauso wie bei der
Later, my
Nomadengeschichte. Großer magischer Stein, bla bla bla, und am Ende ist es einfach nur ein Stein. Mit einem Loch in der Mitte. Dann würde ich mal sagen, auf nach Rorschan, dann machen wir das eben hier schnell.
Quick!
Go, go, Turbo Horse. Oh, wir müssen echt den ganzen Müll mal verkaufen. Das ist ja unglaublich. Wir sind so zugemüllt bei unserem Pferd. Das ist ja echt eine Zumutung gerade. So, lass mal eben kurz Fast Travel machen. Das Ganze ein bisschen abkürzen. Okay, perfekt.
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Whoa!
Yeah,
whoa.
now people respect my horse. Back in the days when I was riding that thing, people were looking down on it like it would be probably the last thing I stole from a field. But Helmets is a good horse, and if you invested 30 kilometers of riding, you'll get one of the best horses in the game. Just a little FYI, guys. The more you know.
Whoa!
Oh, damn it. But it's actually getting really hot in here. Like, it was a mistake to put on the Gamba song. Give me 1 second. I'll just have to switch clothing for a moment. I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, I'm back. Dude. Damn, it's way too hot in here. Like, I'm playing in a very small room. My PC decided to also crank up the heat a little bit. So, yeah. We had to downgrade our outfit for a little bit. Whew, much better. Oh man. Summer will be exhausting again.
Greetings, sir.
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a Thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the burg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire.
What?
It didn't seem right.
What?
My conscience was getting the better of me. But I have a proposition for you. The local lads like to practice their fighting moves while I watch over them. So if you fancy a fight and don't mind getting a bit dirty, you can join in and show us what you're made of.
So I've heard. The innkeeper at the Devil's Den mentioned.
Okay, wir boxen die alle weg.
Me? You know everything, don't you?
Die werden immer
But
weggeboxt, die
yeah,
Jungs.
I've battered my share of sluggers down at the den. That's true. That was before the army showed up. You won't find me at the Devil's Den these days. Anyway, what about you? Want to take on the locals?
I'd be glad of a tussle with the local lads.
Right you are. When you
Tell me more.
ask away.
You know,
What now?
tell me,
Ask away.
can I get involved too?
Why not? It'll be good to have some new blood, and maybe you'll learn something from each other. Do you have any experience?
Well, I haven't won any tournaments here yet, but I've knocked a few people around.
Well, you'll see if that'll be enough.
And if I manage to beat them all?
Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Darling may be a bumbler, but
Okay, wir machen uns
Stanley
Oberkörper
and
warm,
Sue are
Leute.
no pushovers. Well, if
Und
you
danach
pull it
geht's
off,
los, ey.
you certainly
Wir
won't come up
haben schon
short.
gut trainiert mit Schattenboxen. Das kriegen wir
What
hin.
fighters do you have here?
Stanley is the strongest. He works on the farm and's quite a big mouth on him.
Hey,
But he
sounds
has
like
the
me.
strength of two men. After him, Tuma, a farmer from across the way. He's quite a bit older than me, but don't let that fool ya. He has a steady hand and bloody good aim with it. And last and maybe least is Darling.
Darling?
He's kind of like the local buffoon. His name's Tobias, but everyone just calls him Darling. When he was a wee lad, he fell on his head from a rotting ladder. And he's never
Oh.
been since. He takes care of his aunt's horses and dogs and grunt.
He doesn't sound like an opponent to be feared.
Because he isn't. He's quite a lout, but he doesn't know the first thing about fighting.
Oh.
He hasn't won a single fight. But it's not that he doesn't try.
Where do you fight?
That old
And who might that?
Chucho's our hog. We fight in his pen. He doesn't care. He always just hides
We
in
are
his pigsty.
The
reckon I can
bodyguard
find
and
that.
counselor of a nobleman.
I'm certain you can.
And we have to fight in
Follow
a
your nose.
pig's pen. Ich glaub's ja nicht, ey. Wir müssen im Schweinestall kämpfen.
I'm sorry.
You look like a merry bloke. What do you like about the fights?
I'm a simple man. I like a good laugh, and sometimes I like to punch someone.
That's it.
I swear. I do it because I enjoy it. That's not so strange, is it?
Fair enough.
Oh, he's coming back.
So, Tobias, do you enjoy fighting?
Do I know you?
I'm Henry. Young Bruthans told me you're learning to fight. How are you faring?
Well, it's not going so well.
You don't have to do it, you know. What do you get out of being beaten time and again?
I have to. I have to beat Stanley. So they'll leave me alone.
Oh.
What does he do to you?
All kinds of things. He says I'm an idiot. Sometimes he comes to Grund and causes trouble, scaring the horses, and he beat up my dog. Better limp for days, and now he's afraid of strangers.
Well, at least I know I don't have to hold back. People like Stanley should get their teeth bashed in every day.
Soon as I learn to fight, I'll pay him back for better and for the horses.
Kann ich den
Half
trainieren?
a mind to kick his arse here and now.
Ich frage mich ja, ob wir den Kampf verlieren können, absichtlich. Und er dann aber Stanley verprügelt. Ich mach mal hier ein Safe-Game. Das wäre spannend, ob das die Entwickler so eingeplant haben.
What are you looking?
Well,
Why not? Do you have any money? We can bet, and whoever wins gets everything.
that sounds good. I agree.
Der tut mir einfach recht leid, der Kerl. Also scheint er wirklich kein... Ich lasse mich mal von dem rumhauen.
Fuck you! I'm gonna... Why you?
So, ich hau mal zurück.
I'm gonna... Don't fuck yourself!
Na komm, ey, hau mich doch endlich mal um.
Would you believe this is the first...
You mean the very first time?
Aye, really?
Mal gucken. Ich will dann wissen, ob die das eingeplant haben.
Stanley was right. I am getting better. Oh.
Shall we fight again?
Why not? Do you have any money?
That sounds good.
Get ready.
Okay. Hm.
Go fuck yourself! I'm gonna...
No mercy!
Bad luck! I lost again.
Thanks for the fight.
Yeah. Oh,
Ja.
this is... Now you can challenge Tuma.
Ich will echt gerne mal wissen, ob das... Ja.
Why are you
Vielleicht
always
können wir das
picking on
klären.
Tobias?
Just take a look at him. If he was any dumber, he'd be eating out of a trough with the pigs. Do you know he talks to animals? He talks to his mutts like they understand him. He'd be better off barking and pissing on the fence like them. But when we managed to get him drunk, now that's fun.
Tobias goes
No,
drinking
man.
with you.
No, but all you have to do is give him wine and tell him it's apple cider.
Der Typ ist halt offensichtlich aber nicht die hellste Kerze auf der Torte. Und es ist echt scheiße, den so zu verarschen. Er ist ja nicht mal ein schlechter Kerl. Er ist einfach nur echt sehr, sehr dumm. Aber das ist ja nicht der Ehre abträglich. Es gibt viele Menschen, die dumm sind. Siehe Wahlergebnisse in bestimmten großen Staaten, die Atomwaffen besitzen. So, es ist ja nicht der Ehre abträglich, dumm zu sein. Und er scheint ja kein schlechter Mensch zu sein.
Find something better to do and leave Tobias alone.
Mind your own business. I reckon that moron doesn't even know when someone's yanking his pizzle. Lord knows if there's anything left in that hollow of his.
Okay.
You know,
Nein, so.
Am I transparent or what? Here I am.
Tu mal.
should we fight?
But of course. And before we get started,
Dann verprügeln wir jetzt Tuma. Ey, ich hoffe, dass wir irgendwie dem Typen helfen können.
You call yourself a fighter? Christ, I'm hit! Who can place a hit on you?
Victory awaits!
Gosh.
Saubere Sache. Das haben wir gut hingekriegt.
Thanks for the fight.
Aye, you're welcome. I should be thanking the big man on the sky that I can still walk. Here, take it all and don't spend it at
Wow,
once.
10 Groschen, wir sind steinreich.
Best around here. What do you... Well,
I'm
do you
sorry.
feel up to it?
Do you want to fight?
Sure, I could go for one. Do you have money to bet?
Of course.
I'm glad to hear.
So, das wird jetzt eine schöne Sache. Nice. So,
I reckon I
haben
got
wir's.
more than I could jig. You really know how to fight.
Thanks for the fight.
Here's your bet, and a little on top. I don't like giving it up, but I keep my word. And don't forget to go and see Tomlin. His jaw's gonna drop when he hears some out of town and kicked all our asses. Look out! Greetings!
wo ist er? Da ist er. So.
I beat all your men.
Well, I'm jiggered. But I'm
So, jetzt
impressed.
soll er diesen blöden Stein mal rausrücken.
Here you go. We know how to appreciate a good fighter here. Not long ago, I heard the hired hands in Miskovitz spend the long hours away by fighting. You can go see for yourself. And in Kuttenberg, they fight in a tavern called the Hole in the Wall. The name suits it perfectly. So don't expect to be treated kindly.
That sounds worse. Well, I'll see. Maybe I'll go there and take a look sometime.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Darling was looking for you. Oh,
Bro, ich will den Donnerkeil haben.
You know,
what?
I challenge you to a fight. Let's fight for the Thunderstone. Or have I made you shit your brays?
The only shit being spouted here is from your mouth. You know you can't win, don't ya? No one's beaten me for as long as I can remember. And besides, I'm doing you a favour. Because I want to spare you the embarrassment and some pretty fucking painful bruises.
Look here, big man. I kicked the arses of Stanley and all the others here. With my finger up my nose at that. So I reckon you'll be soft as shit.
Ich liebe die Dialoge in diesem
Give the devil
Spiel.
his due.
Und vor allem auch die Art und Weise, wie Tom McCasey spricht.
Yeah, I get
Großartig.
it. You're provoking me. Nice try. All right, have it your way. If there's one thing I really hate, it's arrogant, cocky outsiders who think they know it all. Prepare for a beating.
Okay. Perfekt.
You know the rules. No armor. Stripped down to your waist. Then we'll meet in the pen. You'll place your wager against the stone. And then you'll get an ass kicking.
So, Jungs. Erstmal hier Schattenboxen. Ja, Mann.
Henry, I want to ask something of you.
I'll be right there. Do you need something of me?
Well, I wanted to ask you for something.
Pray tell. What's it about?
You wouldn't want to have another bout, would you?
Right now?
Well, yeah.
Why? I already beat you. And Tuma and Stanley, too.
Exactly. So I figured that if I beat you now, you'll still win overall. But if Stanley saw me beat someone that kicked his ass, maybe he'd leave me alone.
Oh,
Do you think
okay.
you'd stand a chance to beat me?
Also ja,
Well,
tatsächlich
that's just it. I'd
ist das
need
die
you
Art und
to
Weise, wie
help
man
me
die
a
Quest
little.
lösen kann. Da habe ich ein bisschen hervorgegriffen.
Look, wouldn't you rather learn how to fight properly? I'll be happy to train you.
I don't know if it's a good idea. Auntie says I'm a little slow.
Oh, you manage. Knocking someone's teeth out is actually pretty simple, and you've got the strength of 3 men. So there's
I
nothing for you
actually
to be
broke
afraid
the
of.
nose of someone
Well,
during school.
alright.
By accident. I ran into him. Ich hab's echt mal in der Schule geschafft, einen Klassenkameraden im Sportunterricht die Nase zu brechen. Ich bin einfach in ihn reingerannt. Stirn genau, zack,
I can't
in sein Gesicht rein.
anymore.
Aber Kerl, ey, vor allem hat mir nichts getan, wir sind einfach ineinander gelaufen.
Do you think I stand a chance against Stanley now?
Verdammte Nase gebrochen, ey. Du
Definitely a
kannst mal
better
sehen, was
chance
Kinder
than
für einen
if you
Scheiß
pretended
machen,
to
wenn man
beat
sie
me,
5
but
Minuten nicht
still knew
beaufsichtigt.
nothing. I'm not saying you'll beat him to a pulp now, but at least you should be able to hit back.
Thanks, Emery. You're a true
No.
friend.
You're welcome.
Hey, do you like horses or dogs?
Ja.
Of course I do.
Me too. I knew right away you like animals. I can tell. Come see me in Grund sometime. I'll take care of the horses and hands, and I'll tell you all about them.
Ganz ehrlich, der Typ ist einfach echt ein netter Mensch, der ein bisschen Pech hatte in seiner Vergangenheit, aber in der Dorfgemeinschaft gut aufgehoben ist.
I'm ready for this.
Always.
You've got the stone.
Don't you worry about that. I don't expect to part with it anyway. Have you got enough?
500
Here it
Münzen,
is.
okay.
I'm no cheat.
Trust, but back it up with proof. I always say. Well, we have everything we need. Let me just
500
take off my
Goldmünzen
coat
als
and we'll get
Einsatz.
started.
Der ist ja bescheuert. So einen blöden Stein.
My granny can punch harder than you. Give it all you got. Wipe the floor with it.
Jesus, I'm hit.
Fight like little girls.
Autsch.
You call yourself a fighter?
Shit, nee. Komm, Digga, parier.
My sister could beat both of you. One hand behind her back.
Fuck you.
Come on, move, you snails.
I yield. Mercy.
Okay. Okay. Knappes
I
Ding,
beat
ey.
you.
Puh.
The
Das
prize
war
is
echt
mine.
riskant, meine Freunde.
Yeah, you did.
Ah,
But it was
verdammt.
close.
That was risky as hell,
I
guys.
almost had you myself.
Close? Not one bit. I was all over you from the start.
Bollocks you were. You're just lucky I fucked up my back yesterday.
No need to be so upset.
Of course,
It's not that
everyone
bad.
else's
Just a
fault,
little
but not his.
embarrassment and a few bruises, right? But let's not waste time. You owe me my money back and the stone along with it.
You'll get your money back, goes without saying. Here you are.
Perfect.
I don't
What
have
about
it
the
anymore.
Well,
Oh,
give you that.
come on.
because I don't have it.
What? But the stone was your stake.
No, it wasn't. It was your idea that if you won, I'd give you the stone. I didn't actually promise you anything like that.
Look, you yokel prick. Don't twist this. You tried to hoodwink me, and now you're playing word games.
I suppose it was a bit sneaky of me. But what the hell? I figured if you were up for a fight, I'd
why?
at least make a groschen or two
So
out
where's
of it.
that stupid
I just
stone?
wasn't expecting to lose. That's all.
But people said you have a thunderstone. So it's all horseshit.
No, it wasn't made up. I really did find a thunderstone. And
No,
I had it
come
right up
on.
until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened. I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so
Oh, ich weiß nicht, ob ich ihn dafür nochmal
before he
verhauen werde.
disappeared.
Er ist ja immer jetzt ehrlich gewesen.
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the fortress until you reach the
Jetzt
first
müssen wir
farm on the
irgendwelche
right.
verdammten
They're hired hands
Gurken vom Land
there.
verdreschen. Ey, was
That
ist das
much
wieder für eine
I found out.
Quest?
If you find the stone, please bring it back to me. I'll make sure you're well rewarded.
Nee,
You
ich hab
have
eine
my word.
Aufgabe,
I
den
was the one
Stein
who
woanders
found it,
hinzubringen.
so by rights, it's mine. It was destined for me. To mess with fate would only bring bad luck and misfortune.
Ja, natürlich.
Look, I won fair and square. But I still don't have that thunderstone of yours in my hand. Truth be told, I'm feeling a little cheated. You could at least throw a dog a bone, eh?
Bollocks to that. You got your wager back, so don't be getting greedy.
Ja, der kriegt seinen
now.
beschissenen Stein einfach
And
nicht
you
wieder.
barely won anyway. If you want anything more from me,
Der.
bring me back
Der,
my
als ob.
Thunderstone.
Nee, einschüchtern
You're
will
right.
ich ihn nicht.
Enough of this.
I'm glad we see eye to eye.
You're not wrong.
Kannst du vergessen, ey. Der kriegt seinen bescheuerten Stein nicht wieder nach der Nummer. Bro will mich auch nur scammen. Habe ich gar keinen Bock drauf. So, ist hier irgendwo ein Gasthaus, wo ich pennen kann in dem Kaff? Nee, natürlich nicht. Eine Wäscherei, ja. Schmiede. Dann gehen wir zur Teufelszuflucht, pennen die Nacht und dann geht's weiter. Was ein Käse. Oh. Ja, da gehen wir. Da mischen wir uns ein. Vorher sollten wir aber noch einen Trank reinbreddern. Können wir nicht. Shit.
Fuck, somebody, please!
Kacke, da ist noch einer.
Too slow!
Das war wirklich zu langsam.
No, you don't. Too slow! You want to try this? Show what you're made of.
Das ist nicht gut gerade. Komm. Und rein in den Hals. Ah. So, jetzt können wir so mal einen Trank reinrendern. Oder nee, wir gehen ja eh gleich pennen. Also, das ist auch erledigt mit dem Trank. Glatter Kyras, Kettenhemd. Scheiße, Mann. Was hat der denn für geile Sachen dabei? Vielen Dank für das Gold, du Wurst. Deine Waffe nehme ich mal lieber an mich. Geil. Das stecken wir uns ein. Der irgendwas? Nee. Ja, Rest in Peace Dorfbewohner hätte ich gerne gerettet, aber hat ja nicht so geklappt. So, wo kann ich in diesen Verschlag pennen? Bestimmt oben irgendwo, ne? Ne, es ist aber nur schlafen. Das ist auch nur schlafen. Wo ist denn Heinrichs Bett? Balkon. Los knacken. Das ist Jans Bett. Oh, da ist es. Oh, cool. Ich kann mit Jans Jischka ein Zimmer. Prominenz, ey. Heinrich sieht wirklich rothätrig. Also ich habe echt gerade gut in den Kampf eingesteckt, aber Mann, für die Beute hat sich's gelohnt. Diese paar Plattenteile, die bringen schon ordentlich Kohle. Wird jetzt wieder auf mein armes Pferd geladen. Ich will gar nicht wissen, wie der Gaul sich anhört. Stell dir das mal vor, dass irgendwie ein Pferd mit so 15 verschiedenen Plattenrüstungsteilen, wie das scheppern und klappern muss. Das arme Pferd soll doch ein Hörsturz nach der Aktion. Okay. Wir müssen trotzdem mal zuschauen, dass wir bald mal...
Oh, lovely weather for ducks.
Ich muss gucken, dass ich irgendwie die Möglichkeit finde, meinen ganzen Kram mal zu verscherbeln. Und irgendeinen Händler finde, der den ganzen Mist haben will. Es ist einfach mittlerweile schon eine Belastung. Und es ist belastend, weil ich merke, dass ich halt umsichtiger bin beim Looten. Das sollte ich nicht sein. Also, ich sollte hier wirklich 5-Finger-Discount überall spielen, wo ich bin. Und das mache ich gerade nicht, weil ich schon entscheiden muss, was ich an Zeug mitnehme und was ich halt stehen lasse. Nicht die Art und Weise, wie wir halt ein Spiel zocken wollen. So, jetzt zieh ab. Richtiger Gentleman, zieh ab. Oder am besten gleich direkt packen und in den Druck schmeißen. Wenn sie ihn schon blockiert. So. Donnerkall können wir machen oder wir können nach Miskowitz runter. Ich würde, glaube ich, tatsächlich nach Miskowitz. Ja. Wir nehmen einen kleinen Umweg hier und dann reiten wir nach Miskowitz. Dann decke ich den Teil der Karte wenigstens auch mal auf. Vor kurz mal ein kleines Frühstück reinrendern. Überfressen, aber egal. So, let's go. Das Ding ist, meinen nächsten Playthrough mache ich wahrscheinlich auf Deutsch. Und dann spiele ich aber Heinrich auch richtig als Arschloch. Jetzt spiele ich den ja sehr nett und sehr prosozial. Aber in meinem nächsten Playthrough werde ich den so richtig als kriminellen Hund spielen. Inklusive Alkoholismus. So richtige Mistkerl einfach. Der richtige Weg? Ja, ist es. Einfach nur um Abwechslung zu haben. Ne? Man kann ja nicht immer sich gefühlt halt den Typen spielen, der man selbst sein möchte. So, alle hohen Ideale in allen Ehren, aber Videospiele sind noch das da, einfach mal Dinge zu machen, die man sonst nicht ausprobieren würde. Zum Beispiel Jetpilot werden. Ich habe heute nach der Convention noch kurz eine Runde Star Wars Battlefront 2 eingeschoben. Mega geiles Game immer noch. Ich habe da locker flockig 300, 400 Stunden reingesetzt damals. Und heute mal wieder gestartet, weil ein Kumpel mich dazu überredet hat. Und das ist echt geil. Es macht immer noch richtig Laune. Gerade dieser Aspekt mit Fahrzeugen und Infanterie auf gemischten Karten ist einfach genau das, was mich abholt. Und es ist auch eine schöne Challenge. Also sowohl mit dem Fahrzeug als auch als Infanterist gegen Fahrzeuge zu kämpfen, macht einfach unglaublich Laune. Ich reite den falschen Weg. Perfekt. Keine Ahnung, was das hier für ein trauriger Bretterverschlag ist, aber gut. Irgendwer wird eine Entschuldigung dafür haben. Jetzt bin ich auf dem richtigen Pfad. Einmal nach Süden und dann weiter nach Süden bis nach Miskowitz. Was ist das denn hier? Das Hexenhaus im Wald? Wow. Jägersmann, okay, Bochum-Neck. Warte, hatten wir den nicht schon? Wurden wir... Nee. Da wurden wir nicht hingeschickt, oder? Bro, wach mal auf, ey. Wo bist du? Oh, hinterm Haus, okay. Das erklärt's.
Blessings to you.
Boah, nice Klamotte. Guck euch das mal an.
Is there something interesting around here?
You mean besides the army camp on the hill?
Something tells me you're not exactly happy about it.
What can I tell you? As soon as the army appeared in the county, the folk of Apatovitz were doomed.
What do you mean?
It used to be a peaceful village. Everyone minding their own business, helping each other. And have you seen what it looks like now?
I just saw remains of an abandoned village. It wasn't a pretty sight.
Exactly. A deserted and empty place, with a burnt-out ruin where there used to be a cottage.
Hey, by the way, guck dich mal seine Mütze an. Guck dich mal meine an.
The soldiers did that. Did they attack the village?
There was no attack. People just chose to leave on their own. I can't even imagine. You spend your whole life building something, and then you just leave it all behind. But it's probably better than waiting for someone to come and take everything from you.
Who's responsible for the burned-out cottage in Apatovitz?
Devil only knows. Maybe bandits or some other rabble. Maybe they were looking for something valuable. Or they wanted to take it by force.
And why do you stay here?
I live away from the village, so I was spared the ugliness.
So you were lucky, weren't you?
You think? That one camp pillaged the whole county. They cut down a big chunk of the forest to build fortifications. And to feed all those hungry mouths, they hunted down everything that moved. There's no game left. There used to be deer, wild boar and hares. So many you couldn't count them all. And now, nothing.
I think I'll go back to Apatovitz. Should I watch out for anything in particular?
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Who knows what kind of rabble has taken up residence in those ruins?
Who lived there before? Did you know the people who lived here well?
You bet I did. There was an old man. We called him Honeypot. He had a lot of beehives in his yard. Everyone used to buy honey from him, but few knew that he made the best mead far and wide. Damn. I miss that old geezer.
Who lived in the house that burned down?
That's probably the saddest thing of all. The young married couple.
No.
They didn't have much, but they worked hard to save up some coin. I really hope they've gone someplace safe. They should be taking care of their babes, not scared for their lives.
You're right. I shouldn't push my luck.
That's right.
Jokes on you. Ich werde da trotzdem hingehen.
Show me your...
Als ob ich was lernen würde. Ach komm, wir können auf jeden Fall hier die ganzen Schrottbögen verkaufen, die wir nicht brauchen. Die Bolzen behalten wir. Das ist wieder zu teuer, okay. Irgendwas, was ich gebrauchen kann? Eigentlich nicht, ne? Ich brauche kein Fertigkeitsbuch über Überleben. Ich habe Überleben auf fucking 30. Komplett gemaxt.
Let's talk about...
Well, very well then. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Okay, wir werden also diese Stadt jetzt durchqueren auf dem Weg nach Süden. Gut, fair enough. Dann haben wir es. Ich will jetzt wissen, was da los ist. Und wenn irgendwelche Banditen sind, dann räuchere ich die einfach aus. Habe ich ja in KCD1 auch nicht anders gehandhabt. Niech się widzi, nikogo się nie boję, nikogo się nie boję. Astora, привет, welcome to the stream. Great timing. Bohemia strong.
Right, I'm going. Calm down.
Kill ich die weg? Ich glaube, ich kill die einfach weg. Let's commit a war crime. Damn, ein Misswert-Shot. Cringe. Na komm. Come on, Matt, bite his ass.
For the cross!
Alter. Was der alles einsteckt. Ich nehme jetzt den Hammer. Oh, okay. Das war das Nickerchen, das er sich gewünscht hat. Scheiße. Guckt euch mal die Klamotten von den Typen an. Alter. Alter Schwede. Ich glaube, die Kettenhaube ist besser als meine. Oh, ich liebe den Soundtrack, der ist so schön. Kommt's. Dun, 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 dun. Ich liebe es. Der Soundtrack ist so geil. Nice, wir haben neue Waffen, eine neue Rüstung. Die Brigantine ist nämlich deutlich besser als der Kyras, den wir hatten. Wiegt zwar 4 Kilo mehr, aber whatever. Das arme Pferd, ne, das wird so überladen. Aber ey, wir lassen den Kram nicht liegen. Ist auch viel zu teuer, der ganze Bums, den der Typ dabei hat. Nee, tatsächlich, die Kettenhaube ist nicht besser. Meine ist besser. Die Nürnberger Beckenhaube ist auch nicht besser als meine Beckenhaube mit Nasal. Das ist aber 1300 wert, ey. Meine Fresse. Wisst ihr, wie viele Döner 1300 Groschen sind? Also ich nicht, weil es zu der Zeit keine Döner gab, aber wenn, kommt da echt gut was zusammen. Ist auch einfach so ein soziale Brennpunkt-Ding, glaube ich. Dinge in Döner umrechnen. Ey, soll ich hier überhaupt rein in diese Siedlung? Ist ganz schön viel Feindpräsenz.
Come to take us out, have ya? Not today. We're under attack!
Oi, lässt doch bitte mein Pferd in Ruhe.
Show your stuff.
Hattest du eine Kastenbrust? Das ist Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, verdammte Scheiße. Verdammt, Leute, wir sind echt sowas von am Arsch.
I'm just getting started.
Ja, Digga, das überleben wir nicht. Ja, das war's, wir sind tot. RIP. No chance. Okay, we're not supposed to go there. Obviously not. Fuck. Ah. Ja, vor allem, es sind 5 Typen, die komplett Overkill sind, was ihre Ausrüstung angeht. Die sind ja komplett aufgepumpt. Oh, komm, ey, sag nicht, dass ich von vor... Alter. Ich muss den ganzen Müll hier wieder aussortieren. Warte. Oh, nee, muss ich jetzt den ganzen scheiß Weg nochmal reiten? Ich glaub's nicht. Oh, nee, ey. Scheiße. Ich hätte vorher speichern sollen, bevor ich das mache. Oh, wir müssen den ganzen Mist endlich mal loswerden. Yeah, Astora, no chance. Like, these guys were completely jacked. High-end gear. And at least 6 of them. No flipping chance to win that fight. Where's Pebbles? Oh shit. Ah. This is my RG against losing. And I just lost. Flippin' heck. Annoying. Really fucking annoying. Okay, so... let's get back to the place that we were looking for. Ah, what a disaster. Was für ein Chaos. Aber was willst du halt machen? Die Boys hatten halt High-End Gear. Und ich bin halt ein Typ mit einem Schwert. So, ja, ich kann auch einigermaßen damit umgehen und so, aber du kriegst einfach den Ausdauerverlust, den du im Kampf gegen 5, 6 Leute hast, einfach nicht kompensiert. Keine Chance. Weil es so realistisch ist. Und es ist einfach unrealistisch, dass du es schaffst, alleine 5 oder 6 Leute im Schwertkampf wegzukillen. Vor allem, wenn es erfahrene Kämpfer sind. So. Wird nicht passieren. Sehe ich nicht passieren. Und in dem Fall habe ich es auch nicht passieren sehen. Das Einzige, was ich gesehen habe, ist, wie mein Gesicht im Dreck gelandet ist. Oh, das arme Pferd, das ist so lahm geworden. Ich muss wirklich den ganzen Müll mal verkaufen. So, den Dialog kürzen wir jetzt aber ein bisschen ab, Leute. Das tun wir uns jetzt nicht mal lang an. Hey, Dude, bist du ein Händler? Willst du was abkaufen? Ich will vom scheiß Gaul ziehen und ihn überfallen. Ey, sei mal bitte nett zu meinem Hund. Der beißt seinen Arsch, wenn er will. Und wo ist jetzt der Jäger? Treibt sich der Typ rum. Im Haus, ja. Perfekt. Das ist natürlich wieder 10 von 10 Timing. So, erstmal hier was snacken.
Good day to you.
Is there
You mean
something?
what?
What do you mean?
You and have you?
I just
Exact.
the soul.
But it's probably
Who's
all they want.
and why do you?
I.
So you.
That's if they used to.
I think I'll
I
go.
would.
Who live?
You better everyone.
Who live?
That's really hot.
I better go.
Farewell.
Can I spend?
With
Just the one. All I need is to.
but all I.
That's enough for me. All right. Here's some.
Thanks. Take care.
Okay, fair enough. Gut. Wir versuchen den einen Typen am Eingang des Dorfes wegzukillen, weil der hatte echt geile Ausrüstung. Das riskieren wir mal und dann ziehen wir weiter. Diesmal sind wir schlauer, diesmal speichern wir den Scheiß natürlich ab.
Quick.
Aber ich könnte es auch zu Pferde versuchen mit Bogen. Oder Armbrust, aber die Armbrust kann ich ja wohl kaum. Das Reiten ist spannend, oder? Ah doch, kann ich. Ich kann die Armbrust mit dem Geißfuß beim Reiten spannen. Okay. Schön. Hatte ich irgendwie nicht in Erinnerung. Das war gerade der falsche Weg, ne? Ja. Mal wieder. Das gucken wir. Vielleicht kriegen wir einzelne Soldaten rausgepult und abgeschlachtet. Das könnte ja auch klappen. Oh, vorsichtig fährt. Scheiße, warum ist Sigismunds Heerlager? Ach, Kuman.
Come here.
Ez a várakozás marhára kit.
De hát csak itt trónolsz a bozódban és várod.
Mi a fene?
Okay. Okay. If that's your choice, fine.
Harc! A fejükre menjetek! Kettő az egy ellen!
Okay. Niech się widzi, nikogo się nie boję. Remove Kumans from the premises. Human helmet, interesting. Ooh, that's sweet. Okay, now is a good time for a save game. Don't you think so, chat? It's save game time. Okay, we got our save game. Let's see, maybe we can try to, you know, cheese a little bit of decent gear by just getting rid of those dudes down in the village.
Whoa!
Maybe we can just sneak in from behind, you know? Oh, we could actually try to sneak on someone and do a stealth kill.
I must be mad.
Shit. Okay. This entire village is full of them. Fuck. No, no chance.
Did I imagine it?
Let's try to do a sneaky on those guys.
Leave it. Shoot.
Free Morgenstern. Okay. Is this? Wait. Okay. Pole arm. Ah, unfortunate.
That son of a bitch, where do you think? At the mill. I was there with Packer and Yura to sell some goods we picked up at the ford that time.
That dirty bastard. I hope you didn't talk to him.
No. Well, not really.
So you did talk to him.
A little. Is that a problem?
How many times have I told you he's a dirty double-crosser?
I love how Matt is just casually sitting there, and they are completely ignoring Matt. But now there are two in front of the door.
Get out. I must be mad. Did I imagine it? What? You
Oh, we fucked up.
Attack! Come and help us!
Shit! But we're not the fastest lads. Okay, we're definitely not the fastest lads. Come on, Henry.
Go fuck yourself!
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Okay, that dude is bleeding.
What do you want?
Show your stuff!
No! You won't get me!
By God's will, die!
Rip your ass out!
And come on. Whew. Okay. Yeah, these guys have pretty darn good armor. Like, check this out. That's insane. And even their loot is insanely good. Like the axe, holy... What are these guys? I'm not even supposed to... Yo. I'm not even supposed to kill those people. I'm not even supposed to free that village. Like, no chance that I should be able to do this in this stage of the game. Oh no, I'm not using a custom post. It's better, but... Fuck, I'm not using this. Wait. It's better, but no way. Custom post looks so ugly. Such an ugly armor, but we're using a brigantine instead. Put this and this into the poor horse. That poor horse. I feel so bad for Pebbles. Like, Pebbles is just completely covered in enemy's armor. And almost out of storage space. We really need to find a solution to sell all that stuff. I don't think that we should return to the village right now. And we definitely should not go to the camp. Ooh. Just... Or shall we just, you know, try our luck? Let's try our luck, you know? Maybe it will not work out, but... I feel like we could at least try. I mean, these guys are Sigismund soldiers, so who cares? Like, they're enemies. I should be allowed to kill them without negative consequences. Hey, let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. He gets closer. He turns away. Okay. Shit. There's too many of them. Ah, damn, 3 are leaving the camp. Okay. Where goes our cover?
Somebody kill that fucking butt.
Come on, reload, reload, reload. Faster.
Come on!
Where goes our mud? I'll get rid of this guy first. He's about to die.
Take that fucker out, damn it!
For glory and carnage, die!
Fuck you! I'm all yours!
Come on. Stop clipping. Keep moving. Oh, damn.
You want to try me?
Here, try this instead.
Fuck me!
Come on then! Fuck you!
No, 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 no. Don't focus one of them all the time.
I'm all yours! Ha!
Just flip and die already.
Show what you're made of.
Okay. Okay, now we're start having chances. Ouch. That was the wrong side. What? Ah, come on. Foo. Yeah, sorry, we can't take the village. We can't take it right now. Probably we even need better gear, or we need someone else to do this with us. So let's keep progressing instead. We'll come back at another point and get rid of those lads. I'm surprised that there are no patrols outside the camp. Kinda expected at least a patrol. I would... Damn, that thing is huge. That thing is really huge. Okay, but after the stress, we can now enjoy the beautiful foliage of medieval Bohemia. Just take a look, guys. Doesn't this look gorgeous? And now imagine how beautiful the world could be if we would have decent VR gear that allows us not only to, like, see the world, but also that allows us to move around in it, you know? For example, there are those different weird platforms that you can strap yourself onto and then you can just run and the platform transfers the movement to the game. Seriously, if I would have something like that, and it would work with KCD or with Skyrim, for example, or Oblivion, or Stalker, I would run miles over miles per day. I would make so many kilometers, it would be insane. Because, like, if I go outside right now, I see a ugly big city. Nothing worth of seeing. No historical core because the city has been completely bombed to shit in World War II. No beautiful big buildings that I would consider memorable. The forest is quite far away from the town, so I would at least take 20 minutes with the bicycle to get there. It kind of blows, you know? But running around a place like that, beautiful. Exactly, Astora. After dinner, a little, you know, digestion walk from beautiful cordon to generators. Why not?
Broke into the blacksmith's house. His intention was to steal. He tried to persuade us he was hungry. But the devil knows he was really looking for silver. Am I right? And there's worse to come. As he lumbered about the house, he woke up the blacksmith's helper. You all know the lad. As soon as the lad saw him,
Boberat, jetzt für wir Segen. Schön, dass du da bist. Gutes Timing, um einen neuen Hut zu sehen, der ziemlich stark an Vostratec angelehnt
But
ist.
it's you who needs to pray most of all. Because if we end up burying Loisa, you'll hang.
You'll think twice next time before you do something so foolish, eh?
Ich will den Typen labern? Oh, get out of my way, man.
Hey, what do you get at? Fish face?
Dry Devil sent me. He's looking for you.
Tell him Janos busy.
All right then.
Okay.
Look, I just pulling pistol. Get me out of
Pulling
here,
pistol.
brother. My neck on line, eh?
Dankeschön, Boberat.
What's happened?
I was hungry. I want bite to eat. You understand, eh?
Of course I understand. When I'm hungry, I find something to eat. That's obvious.
Finally, somebody understand. I just look around for something. What happens? This cock-up come back. Everybody can shit himself. You too, no?
Who came back?
What?
What? I know. Some cunt. He's so crazy, he go for me. That's some crazy shit, no? What can I do, eh? I wag him a little bit. And now Bailey...
Exactly, Astra. He's feeling quite hungry.
And then I go swing.
How can I get you out of here?
Wait until Bailey's henchmen fuck off, then pick lock.
And what about the key? Do you know where it might be?
Bailiff should have it, or one of guards. But what? You going
I'll just
to
try
rob
to
Bailiff, eh?
help the guy that
You
he
want
beat
to
down
join
and
Janos
bring him that
here?
way. I
Better
know that
just
there's at
pick
least
lock.
3 different ways to
Quick.
solve this quest for
That
sure.
fucking yokel die any moment to spite me.
Do you know where Ada is? I heard you two always stood side by side.
That bastard. He come here to me, but when they catch me, he fuck off. I expect him biting some wench arse in nearest village.
Yeah, based.
Supposing I had a word with the bailiff.
You soft in head, hey? Where they will find you? You remain bailiff, he come hang me right away.
I need to speak to him anyway.
What do you expect from that? If the yokel don't get better, bailiff never let me go.
Maybe he'll let me try and treat that villager.
Yeah? You some
Yeah,
kind
I
of
am.
sawbones or what? Hey?
Sort of.
Good for you. Just don't fuck up, hey?
I'll try to get you out of here.
Do it quick, Preboha. Before that spiteful cockle die, hey?
Janosch. Okay. This will be a great quest, guys. Let's just switch our clothes real quick.
You deserve worse than the pillory. I'm sorry.
Fucking hell.
Greetings, my friend.
What's going on around here?
Martha, the wife of our blacksmith,
Oh, this game is
came
amazing.
complaining a while ago. She arranged a job for her old man, but he doesn't like it. He won't even let his apprentice do it. And it's a pity you weren't here earlier. There was a fight.
Some drunks had a fight.
No, that's just the point. A bunch of brutes laid into a lad. I think they were after him. If I hadn't called the bailiff,
Oh,
he could have ended up a
interesting.
lot worse.
And you don't know why they beat him up?
You'll have to ask him yourself. He wouldn't tell me anything. He acted like nothing had happened.
Oh.
And who was the lad?
A hired hand from Visoka, a village up the hill.
Why would three
I think
people
his name is Pavel.
gather up and beat up some stupid hired hand
Thanks.
over nothing? Like,
Anything else?
this guy must have a
There are
backstory for
also
sure.
bands of vagrants wandering around here, so something will definitely happen sooner or later.
Right here.
Not yet, but people are already afraid to stick their noses out at night, especially after that fight with those blokes from Prague.
What happened?
They were acting like they owned the place, drinking and eating like pigs. Our lads told them politely to take a walk, and they did too, but not before beating our lads up like dogs. And what did the bailiff do? Not a thing. He's an old yellow belly. So now the lads are practicing fighting with their bare hands, so
Oh.
it won't happen again. All in secret, of course. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. The bailiff doesn't know anything about the fights.
He suspects something. That's why he often sits in here and listens to all that's going on.
Could I take part in these fights too?
But of course, my son runs them. He's the strongest one here and he loves to brag about it. I can't listen to it anymore. If you beat that lout, I'll give you something on the tavern's tab. What do you say?
Why not try it?
Yeah, why not?
I'm in. We can start right away.
2 skill points.
They meet
We
in
take
the
those.
inn behind the inn, so they won't be seen. Tell them I sent you, but don't let the bailiff catch you. He'd give you a hard time, and me too.
I know about your son.
They're hired hands, just like him. Venza is the son of a farmer, and Pascal is from the blacksmiths.
I'm certain I'll get on with Pascal. We're in the same trade.
You're a blacksmith too? Well, that'll be a right hammering then.
Thanks. That'll be all. Show me your way.
Let's see, can I sell some trash to that guy? Oh gosh. He's even too poor for one item. Okay. I guess that's it with selling stuff to him. Well, unfortunate.
What can you do?
Okay, but first let's get our mate free. Before we start... Actually, let's heal the stupid villager before we start sending other villagers to the hospital. Alright, we got some traders. Perfect. Oh, that's so cute. I have to take a screenshot. That's super cute.
Nice one.
Grüß dich. Wie kann ich dir helfen?
Grüß dich.
What do you have for sale?
Nah, that's not overkill. Stuff for the horse. Oh. Meh.
Wie schade, mein Herr. Fruit, vegetables.
Nope.
Pretzel.
Fresh.
Honestly,
everything
this village is
fresh.
beautiful, guys. Like, check this out. Honestly, I love this place. Alles klar, Barbarat. Ich wünsche eine gute Nacht und vor allem eine entspannte Woche. Wir sehen uns am Mittwochabend wieder im Livestream.
Apples.
Und bis dahin hoffe ich, dass du gut durch die Woche kommst. Wir alle. Wir alle.
Crackling flatbread. Twice grease, fresh flatbread.
Oh. Das ist die Bude von ihm, okay. Beziehungsweise sein Hof. Okay. Möge Avis dich wieder zu mir führen.
My respect.
Sicher und wohlbehalten.
I hear a certain Matthew has been rampaging round here.
Do you mean Matthew the Collector?
Collector? Is that a nickname?
That's what he calls himself. He says he's collecting for the king on the roads. But he's just a common bandit. And a real pain in my ass. If I didn't have to deal with this Janos Uher bullshit, I'd have dealt with that scumbag by now. But as they say, misfortunes never come lightly. When there's bullshit, there's a lot of it.
Fact.
Where does Matthew the Collector rob people most often?
He has already robbed several traders on the roads between our village and the Sukhdol fortress. You'd better avoid those places. Although, there is a bounty on Matthew, if you dare. Not too measly, actually.
I'll just beat all that down.
I'd be happy to help. The likes of him belong behind bars or in the pillory.
Or the gallows. Listen, then. Besides the fact that Matthew robs traveling merchants, he also has something much more valuable.
Not
If you
that
can
stupid
bring it to
stone.
me,
Please don't
you'll
let it be
get
that
your
stupid
reward.
stone.
What precious thing can a bandit like him have in his possession?
Here's the thing. Not long ago, a certain master illuminator was
Illuminati
passing
confirmed.
through.
Illuminati
An
confirmed,
interesting
guys.
man, honored guest. I gave him lodging and food at my house and asked him a few questions. He said he was delivering a book to Sedlets, for which he had been asked to make pictures. He was very careful with it and kept it
I
close
shouldn't
the
roast other
entire
people
time.
for spelling
He left at
mistakes.
dawn the next day.
And what happened then?
They found him dead by the wagon he arrived in, which was burnt. The book had vanished into thin air. If Matthew's involved, and I bet he is, he must still have the book.
Where does Matthew the Collector rob people most often?
Were you not listening to me?
I've already spoken to Janos. I hear he had a disagreement with one of the locals.
Is that the story he told you? He was trying to rob the blacksmith's house, but Loisa, his helper, caught him. He lunged at him, but Janusz pulled out his axe, and the lad ended in a bad way. God knows if he'll survive. If we have to bury Loisa, I'll make sure Janusz hangs.
How about I treat this Loisa boy? Would you let Janos go free?
What do you care about him? Is he some pal of yours?
No.
Oh, God, no. But I need him.
All right. If you heal Loisa
No.
and pay for that
We're
scoundrel,
definitely not friends.
I'll let him go. But don't let him show his face around here again.
What exactly did Janos do to Loisa?
He slashed him with an axe. The murderer.
Oh,
Right in the
fuck.
stomach. He's got a deep, gaping wound there. Like a gate to hell. We don't have an apothecary or a sawbones here. The herbalist says he only has 2 more days left.
Little fun fact. When the game tells you something like this, it actually means it like that. And it could be that after 2 in-game days, the quest automatically fails.
I'll go to see Loisa.
As you wish, but be careful. He's in a really bad shape.
Matt. Oh, we are already standing next to Loisa.
Poor fella. He's barely breathing. That wound looked quite scary. It's not so bad, really. It's deep, but it's clean. And it's not bleeding much. Maybe some potion will help him. If it was just a gash, he'd still breathe normally. That's all I can find out now.
I mean, the thing is, if he has issues breathing and it's just a wound, he probably has a broken rib. Oh, yeah, it's... Yeah, that's probably the right option.
Broke his ribs with that strike. That's why it's so hard for him to breathe. First, I have to treat the wound, and then I have to get something to help him breathe a little easier. Buck's blood potion, perhaps?
Do we have that one? I think we have Box Blood. Yeah, we have actually one of those. Perfect. We can pray for him.
Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Please grant Loisa a speedy recovery. He has done nothing wrong. He doesn't deserve to die yet. This I ask as your faithful servant. Intercede for him, Lord God, and your Son, Jesus Christ. May Loisa recover soon, and may he continue to serve the Lord as a good Christian.
Okay, and now let's do some medicine.
I'm gonna bandage you now. Hold on a moment.
Uspaza, привіт. Welcome to the stream, bro. Hanwai Heroes Access. I have, like... you make it sound like I should know what it is, but I have no idea what Hanwai Heroes Axe is. I'm really sorry.
I'll give you Buck's blood. Here. Drink this.
Give me like a little pitch, you know. A huge battle axe. Why do you have one of those?
Well, that's done. It might take a while, but he should be back on his feet eventually.
Eventually.
Did the humans attack Miscavige? Are they causing you problems?
Thank God, no. And I'd like it to stay that way.
And how'd you get along with them?
As best we can. And we can count our blessings that our village belongs to the Sedlitz Monastery. Sigismund thinks quite highly of the abbot, and explicitly prohibited his people from pillaging the monastery's property.
No, like, for real, Huspasa, why the heck do you have a huge battle axe in your house? And don't tell me it's for home defense, bro. Like, huge pole arms are not good home defense weapons. Epic decorations. Hey, if you have a picture, please throw it in the Discord. I want to see that thing.
Do you have problems with robbers? I expect it's not completely safe on the roads, eh?
Unfortunately, you're right. But that wasn't the case not too long ago. Nobody would even dare fart around Kuttenberg without the nobility's permission. And today? It's no use talking about it.
Huspasa, what's going on, man? Should I be afraid?
If you have any problems with robbers, I'll be happy to help you.
Thanks so much for the offer. I'll keep it in mind. But first, I have to convince the abbot to offer some reward.
What do you know about the
Why do you ask?
Does that tavern have a good reputation?
Its name speaks for itself. All kinds of scum from the area gather there.
Quite the opposite of a good reputation.
Good for nothing Hinnick of Kunstadt goes there. The one they call the Dry Devil.
Really?
Take it from me. If I were you, I'd keep well away from that den of inequity.
I've already treated Loiser. He'll be alright.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
So everything worked out well. Can you let Janos go free?
Well...
No.
All right. But pay up first. Loiza needs something to live on while he's recovering.
Okay.
Think of it as compensation.
Can we bargain a little bit?
I'd be happy to pay for Janos, but you're asking too much.
Damn, I can bargain him down. Okay, let's see.
Do we have a deal?
That's all. All right then. If you insist, I hope Loiza can live off this.
450 groschen, are you serious?
It's better if you free him yourself. I don't want him spitting on my boots.
Alright.
Greetings.
You look troubled. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're very kind, but I need someone who knows their way around a smithy.
That's me!
I need to get a few horseshoes made and deliver them.
Oh no,
It was supposed to be
please
done
not horseshoes.
yesterday.
I hate horseshoes.
Well, making horseshoes is no great art. Can't your apprentice do it?
Oh, Pascal. My old man's forbidden it.
What?
Whenever a soldier comes here to the forge, Maroche sends Pascal packing. He messed up once. If he broke the rules again, he'd probably have to find another trade.
Well, why don't you ask the blacksmith? It's his job, after all.
It's not so simple. The horseshoes are for the soldiers camped on the hill. And my Maroche, well, he sees them as traitors who are conspiring with foreign scum.
Exactly.
I see. You don't agree?
Young fella, if I was choosy about who I sell things to, I wouldn't have a groschen to my name.
But I'm siding with her
These are
husband.
troubled times. And my husband doesn't understand that pride won't fill your stomach.
Maybe I could make horseshoes with
great.
really bad quality.
It just so happens I'm a blacksmith, and I'd be glad to help you.
Really? Oh, then you've been sent from heaven.
So, how many of those horseshoes do you need?
Well, if you manage to make horseshoes for 2 horses, I'd be forever grateful to you. I'll pay, of course. Farewell, my friend.
Nah, I'll first talk to your husband. Ah, okay. Or, wait, is that a gate? Yeah, that's a gate.
What brought you to fighting?
Well, I don't rightly know. It seems better than drinking or whoring around to me.
So girls and drinking aren't your thing?
Not really. I'm happier at the fort.
Sounds like me as a teenager.
The bailiff doesn't like the fighting much.
How can I help you today, friend?
Martha says she needs to have something forged.
Let me guess. Horseshoes for that rabble from the camp, eh? God damn it. I'd rather go broke than do anything for that lot.
So there's a military camp on the other side of the hill here. But that doesn't mean you'll lose your livelihood. You have a wife, a farm, and an apprentice on top of it. I'm sure you can use every groschen.
Well, there's some truth to that. But how would I look? A band of those Pragas beat up our boys in the tavern. Even Pascal got a pasting.
Then I'll forge them. At least you'll have a clear conscience.
Well, all right then.
What about the materials? If those horseshoes are needed in a hurry, I don't want to waste time scavenging for iron.
Indeed. Here you go. That should do for 2 sets.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we are doing horseshoes now. I hate making horseshoes. Well, let's do it quick. You know, I wanted to do the main quest line and now I'm forging horseshoes. Ugh. What a life.
Christ, what a day.
Yeah, that's what I hate, making them. Nah, I'm not going to recite Durin's song just for horseshoes.
It's as cold as a dog's snout. It's already cooled down.
Like, forging swords and axes, perfectly fine for me, but horseshoes, nah. Like, really, horseshoes. They don't give you any decent money.
Well, I'm about half done.
Half done. Okay, come on, man. Finish this one.
It needs heat.
No, it doesn't.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it.
It's worth it. Because I just finished it, Henry. Iron macaroni. Chevaleroni macaroni. Okay, let's do another set and we will be done with that quest. I definitely want to take those 3 experience points for crafting. See, like I said, 3 experience points for crafting, and we'll probably get a lot more after we finish the quest. Let's see. What can we use? Damn. Okay, let's take this one here. Because stamina is quite a big deal when running, so having this perk that actually gives me additional stamina for my own repaired shoes, good choice. Ooh, 10% of on all melee attacks. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, I take the 10% on all hits. Forgen the Bauernhufeisen. Okay, last one. After that, we can finally continue and get our boy off the board. Imagine try to steal some food and you end up on the Pranger. How it's called in German. Body punishments were actually part of medieval society, but much more popular and common were honor punishments. Like being chained to the courthouse or something like that on a public place. Something that would truly hurt your honor. At least if you're citizens of a city. Let's go, come on, man. Yeah, it's cold again.
It's already cooled off. It's not worth it.
But I don't care, man. Come on, the shape already looks good.
I should heat it up again.
Yeah, let's just heat up real quick. Really, horseshoes. Out of all things, we have to do horseshoes.
That looks good.
Wow, one hit. It was just one last hit. You gotta be kidding me. Oh boy. Okay.
Would you repair?
We have to repair stuff. Yeah. But I have my own tools. Let me just use my own tools for that. Okay, she's at the other side of the house. Can we actually pass through the house? Or will everyone get mad about it? Nah, nobody gets mad. Perfect.
Don't worry. You're not going to die.
Here are those horseshoes. 2 sets, just as we agreed.
Let's see them then. These will do just fine. Such a young, hard-working, talented fella you are. Too bad I'm not a few years younger.
Oh, how about just pay me instead?
About payment?
Here you go. You won't buy a castle for it, but good work calls for good pay. Now, someone just needs to bring the horseshoes to Victoria. Would you do
Victoria.
that for me?
Okay.
This backache of mine.
Who's this Victoria?
A girl from the village. She's a bit different. But deep down, a good girl.
Different?
What?
What do you mean?
She's had a hard life. Her husband died of the plague a while back, and now she's all alone. She does odd jobs for the villagers here to make a living. Sometimes I send her up to the soldiers with our goods. Why would I drag myself up that hill when she's got young legs and likes going up there anyway?
Fine.
Guys,
Which
do you
house
think
does
what
she
I
live in?
think?
It's not far at all. Just cross the stream and you're there. God bless you, sir.
Let's get to her before we get to Janos. No, Matt. Stop barking at everyone. Seriously.
Are you in need of something?
Oh, that's the right house.
Victoria, I bought you horseshoes from Martha. Victoria? You here?
Oh shit. There's blood on next to the door. There's blood on the floor.
Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha.
Maybe we'll find something in the chest. I will not steal stuff. I want just see if there is any clue for the quest. No, there is not. Let's see, is there anything else worth checking out? Oh, that's just some food. Nothing special here. How about there? Just a normal storage room. Okay. Okay, what the heck was going on there? But seriously, okay, but honestly, chat, this village is by far one of my favorites when it comes to villages. This is beautiful. I love it. I really love it. You know, this would be a place I would like to live. With more modern housing, maybe. Still in the medieval look, but modernized, you know? Well isolated. That would be a good thing. And, of course, high-speed internet. But besides that, yeah, I could survive there.
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of blood. It hadn't even dried yet.
Jesus Christ! What if she's been... No!
Well, it might not
What?
be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I don't know. Really?
Focus.
Oh, how
Girl,
horrible.
focus. We need a clue.
I found these herbs. They were on the ground next to the bloodstains.
At first glance, they don't look anything special, but I'm no herb expert. Try and ask some herbalist.
You gotta be kidding me.
I know these herbs. Pennyroyal, oregano, and parsley. Does that ring any bells for you?
No. Should it?
Midwives make a decoction out of them.
Oh,
call it,
an
abortive.
Ja, pierdolę.
Christ! Victoria was with child.
It seems that way. And I reckon she
Oh,
wasn't happy
fuck.
about it.
This is getting worse. This is getting
Did
worse
Victoria have problems
by every
with anyone
second.
from the village?
Shit.
Did anyone want to hurt her?
No, definitely not. Good God. She was... I mean, she is a good girl. Although...
Can you think of anyone?
Sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once, someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man? There's a war, and we all need to make a living somehow.
Who did she go and see at the camp? Who might know more about her?
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there every 2 or 3 days. He's certain to remember
Oh God!
her.
Like judging
She
by the
told
amount
me
of
at the
blood
gate
and
that
the
you're
knife on
bringing
the
something
floor.
from the smithy. They'll let you in.
Oh God! I don't want to that filthy camp of Sigismund.
Who's bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different, you see. She lost her husband some time ago. A young widow, actually. A pretty young widow. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular, but he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man, then?
I won't say. If word got out that I accused someone, we might as well just close up shop here.
Well, I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was pretty keen on her. And he wasn't going to give up easy. Last time, he
Interesting.
tried to
This
flatter her
side
by
quest
giving her
actually
a
gives us the
headscarf.
option to
But
infiltrate
Victoria
Sigismund's
knew it had
camp.
belonged to his dead wife. So she told him to sod off. The whole village was laughing at him. He's a bitter old man. But would he hurt her? I don't think so.
Huh? Jealousy's a powerful thing, though.
Well, that's
Yeah.
true too. So go and ask him yourself. He lives with his children and his housekeeper in that big house behind the smithy. He's always wearing a bright red coat and a hat with a feather in it. You're certain not to miss him, but not a peep about what I told you.
Don't worry. I'll take that secret to the grave. Is there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. The farmer is... Actually, let's free Janos. We should free Janos. And then we should go to the farmer. But first, let's free Janos. Imagine Janos is... imagine you're just being there, locked to that stupid board, and the only person that can help you is just roaming around, talking to people, buying bread from one of the stalls, having a snack.
My humble respects.
What are you doing? Hey.
Easy. The bailiff is letting you go. Go to the devil.
Nice code.
My
Beautiful.
devil is waiting for you there.
How you did that? Hey?
I healed that poor wretch that you battered. So the bailiff is letting you go.
All right. Thank you, fella.
You can thank the devil and Zizka. They sent me for you.
Devil? How he get free, hey? Last I know, he rotting in chains.
Me, Kubienka, and Zizka freed him.
Zizka? That mad bastard here? Now that is something to look forward.
I guess he's back in the business, guys.
You find him too?
Not yet. Any idea where he might be?
That Polish fucker? He come see me, but then I get caught and he fuck off. He's somewhere near for sure. In nearest village, no doubt. Chasing wenches while friends next is in news.
I'll try asking around then.
We meet in Devil's Den. Till then, good luck.
Hold on. I had to buy your freedom.
You wanted it back? You fucked in the head. Hey, where I get coin? In fucking stocks? But, you know, I got something for you much better. What do you say to my sausage? Eh?
What are you blabbering about? What
Sausage?
Proper one. Full of goodness. Maybe not
What
smell
the
so
fuck?
good, but taste good when you hold nose.
Please tell me you're talking about food.
Yeah, I talk about sausage. What else? Janos's sausage. Ah, I see. You think I means big, huge salami in my hose, eh? He's not for just anybody. Me? I am decent Christian.
Yeah. It says the guy who was just locked away for stealing from someone's house and beating down someone.
You will not be sorry. Come back when it is nice and firm. It melt in your mouth.
Oh,
you
God.
see.
Firm?
Alright.
Well, alright.
I go now. I cannot wait to meet them crazy fuckers.
We'll meet at the Devil's Den.
I hope. We got things to drink to.
Love it. Can't wait to meet the Polish guy. Holy shit.
That's what I call a lucky hand.
Hey, Kuba, did you kill her?
You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria, and I thought you might know where to find her.
Why should I, of all people, know?
Victoria's not at home or anywhere else in the village. She's vanished.
A pity.
Would you happen to know anything about that?
Huh. Maybe she moved to the camp on the hill for good. She was hanging around with them soldiers. Maybe she's doing it with them human bastards too. So they decided to keep her up there.
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad?
What goes around comes around. I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Okay, I don't think he's responsible for it. Honestly, I don't think he's responsible for it. Like, he's too open about it and he's too open about his emotions.
I'm leaving. I have better things to do than argue with you.
And don't...
Yeah. Like, if he would have killed her, he would probably shut the fuck up about it. Okay, let's go to the filthy Sigismund's camp. Not looking forward to this. But hey, what you gotta do? Sometimes you don't have much of a choice, and this is one of those cases where we unfortunately have no choice but to go to that camp. I hope it doesn't smell like ass there. Because I'm quite sure this camp is full of butt kissers.
Quick!
Alright, there it is.
Looks like a bloody expense.
Where do you think you're going? Into the camp, of course. Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of. The Miskovitz blacksmith sent me with some horseshoes. He said they'd come in handy in the camp. All right, you can go in, but no messing about.
Of course not. I would never cause trouble. Never. Filthy humans.
Good day.
That dude he looks drunk.
How can I help?
Oh, he seems drunk. Perfect.
Would you help me out? I'm looking for someone. Well, that depends. Who are you looking for? Viktoria, a girl from Miskovitz. They send her up here with goods from the smithy.
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. The smithy is opposite the entrance in the upper part of the camp. If you don't see it, you'll hear it at least. You
Yeah.
can't miss the back.
Thanks a lot.
See you soon.
I'm
my
literally
friend.
standing next to it.
How can I help you today, friend?
Oi!
Show me your wares.
I can trade with that lad. So I can probably sell my stuff here. Perfect. Time to get rid of my trash here. Let's see how much money bro has.
I hope you're fine. I'll have a look.
Damn, Kiev helmet is pretty nice. Okay, interesting. So let's first sell the stuff. Let's see how much money bro can offer us. And in the next step, we will then start checking out which parts we are going to buy so we can compensate his lack of money. Seems to be. Bro has a lot of money, so we are making a decent deal here, I guess. Okay, now we have to buy stuff to compensate the loss. Let's see about. Okay, that brigantine is good as well. And it's also kind of light. Not too light, but kind of light. But still 3K. Jeez, that's that crazy. Okay, this is for the horse. Actually, yeah, let's buy something. this actually cost us money. We don't want to... Yeah.
Worried about the... Well... Aye. You'll convince me. Glad to be of help to you.
Okay, sweet. Oh, no. This goes to the horse. Nadine, grüß dich. Schön, dass du da bist. Wir sind gerade ins in Sigismundslager reinspaziert. Mal gucken, was dabei rumkommt.
Good sir.
Drunk towards beating up each other up. Perfekt. Ja, im Lager des Feindes, aber ich muss halt irgendwie diese Viktoria da rausholen. Willst du mich da reinspazieren? Das wäre wild.
Hey, you're not allowed
Nee.
here.
Okay. Nee, die haben keinen Bock auf mich. Okay. Message angekommen.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
You're right. I'm deeply sorry, mate. Halt die Klappe, Hund. Box dich aus dem Leben.
You'd be amazed. The provision units only supply flour, onions, and beetroot. And greetings to you. Greetings, my friend.
So, mal gucken, was der Schmied dazu zu sagen hat.
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
Lie.
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to sell things.
Ah, I know who you mean. Aye. There's a girl who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sounds familiar.
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black the most.
Who?
A soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can I find this soldier Black?
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got guttache, and you can hear him howling halfway across the camp.
Oder war es doch der
Thanks.
Kackbauer?
I'll go and look for him.
I'll have a look.
Atammans Säbel. Nice, ey. Fuck. Kriegshammer-Äxte. Ja, alles ganz nett, aber brauche ich nicht. So, wir nehmen auf jeden Fall mal die Bestandteile, die Waffenbauteile mit. Ja, das nehmen wir mit. Auf jeden Fall nehmen wir den Scheiß mit.
Well, I'm glad you found what
Okay, dann haben wir das auch erledigt. Gut. Jetzt müssen wir diesen Ruß finden. Ich vermute mal, die Kräuter waren für diesen Ruß gedacht. Das heißt, der wird sie nicht mitgenommen haben. Nur für... Die Frage ist, wer hat ein Motiv? Wer hat ein Motiv, hier es angetan zu haben? Klar, der Bauer hat ein Motiv. Aber so offen wer über Abneigung spricht und bla bla bla, es geschieht Recht, bla bla bla. Das ist halt ein bisschen zu offen.
Greetings. What's a priest doing in a military camp?
Whatever he can, my son.
Ich kauf's ihm irgendwie nicht ab.
Whatever he can.
Also, dass er halt wirklich sich freut und dergleichen. Weil, keine Ahnung, wenn jemand stirbt und du willst nicht verdächtig werden, wirst du niemals sagen, ja, lol, hat er verdient oder so.
Do you serve mass like other priests?
I serve mass and give blessings just like my brothers in churches and parishes. I can also officiate at marriages and administer last rites. I reckon you can guess which is more common here.
Do you care for the wounded? Priests and monks do that sometimes, don't they?
Nothing like that. We have blacksmiths and bathmaids for that here. And if something happens to the nobles, we have good surgeons. And then there's that learned foreigner. Bah!
Does something seem strange about him to you?
That foreigner may understand medicine, but he worships a foreign god.
He prays to Baphomet.
Him on the ground several
Jokes on
times
you,
a day.
the
He doesn't drink ale,
Baphomet
only rarely
is
eats
just
meat.
another word for Mohammed, based on how Crusaders pronounced his name.
Who's the foreigner?
His name is Musa, and he says he comes ex-Africa. You can't miss him. He's as different from us as a man can be.
I know that guy because, as you know, Reddit always gets quite wild. And when we see someone who is not
Vivere militare est.
what you would
But
expect
no,
in a medieval video
I'm
game.
a chaplain, not a warrior. But no matter if you're a beggar or a lord, there's no way to escape the horrors. And in a place like this, it's easy for people to forget about God, or at least start to doubt.
True.
Do you serve King Sigismund directly?
I serve our Lord, but the king sometimes calls on me for confession.
What could the king possibly have to confess?
You don't actually expect me to tell you that, do you? That's between me, the king, et Domine Noster. God be with you.
Whoops, wrong side. Okay, he doesn't look too well.
Are you the one they call Black?
I'm more like green just now.
But I need to talk to you.
And I need something for the pain. Can't you see I'm barely breathing here? Krova, I feel like I'll burst.
Bro's probably completely bloated.
Tell me exactly what's wrong with you.
My belly hurts. It's killing me.
So,
It's as if I'll burst at any moment, or
parasites?
birth to a calf. It's from the fucking pig swill they give us to eat here.
Sounds like
Maybe.
it could be a parasite, maybe, or contaminated
Does it
food.
hurt when I press here?
Yes! I feel it here. Here. Oh!
It's no wonder. Your stomach's blown up like a bellows. You must
We're
have
about
eaten
to rip
something
the
really bad.
baddest part
We put
of
some
the
mushrooms
15th
someone
century.
found in the woods into the stew. Oh. Fuck.
Yeah, mushrooms. Okay, so he is poisoned.
Well, is anyone
Let's see.
else not feeling well?
No, I'm the only one. Although, one other fellow was complaining about his stomach grumbling and gurgling. But when he came back from the latrine,
Did
he
he?
was good as new.
I mean, the question is, did someone else eat from the mushrooms
Do you remember what the last thing
and
you
got
ate
sick?
was?
What do you think? Some cold, watery slop from the kitchen.
Like always.
Try and think about it again. I need to know details. Maybe someone wanted to poison you. But then again, maybe you did it yourself. Did you try and spice up that slop from the kitchen by adding something to it?
Jesus Christ, you're right. One fella brought some mushrooms from the forest. They looked fine, so we cut them up and added them to it. Do you think they were poisonous?
Could be.
They looked harmless. And when we put them in the food, it was fit to eat.
Okay. If it's from burritos or any mushroom that's kind of similar to brown cap, he won't die, but his ass will explode. Like,
it's obvious. You've eaten poisonous mushrooms. If you want relief, you need an antidote. The sooner the better.
But I can barely move. Oh, please. Bring it here to me.
I have something for you that should work. Drink it.
good that I carry
Thank
all
you.
fucking potions on me all the time.
I can feel it bubbling and gurgling inside me.
The thing is, Astora, the bright red spotted ones are not the worst. Sure, flycap are not edible. You shouldn't eat them. But flycaps are probably not the worst. Like the ones that are really, really bad are either death caps, or in German we call them Risspilze. Risspilze are also quite freaking bad. Because their entire kind has barely any edible ones, and most of them are deadly poisonous.
Well, are you better now?
Not yet.
No. To look at you, I'd say you're as fit as a fiddle. You're not as white as you were, Black.
I still feel like I got run over by a team of oxen, though. It'll be all right once I get a good meal in me. So, what did you want?
It's about Viktoria, the girl from Miskovitz.
Christ almighty. That woman won't leave me alone. Now she sent someone to try and change my mind?
Well, I didn't come to change your mind. Why would I do that?
Well, she's tried practically everything. Complaining, screeching, threats, tears. But none of it worked.
And what was she trying to achieve?
Look, we had a bit of fun once or twice. But that was it.
Oh, okay.
Just didn't get it.
But Victoria's missing. Her house is empty, and no one knows where she's gone.
What do you mean she's missing? Wait. Seriously?
As if the earth opened up and swallowed her. Seeing as you two used to meet up, you might have some idea where to look for her.
She didn't tell anyone? Not even the blacksmith's wife?
I found a knife and a pool of blood on the floor.
I didn't do anything to her. You saw with your own eyes how sick I was.
You didn't do anything to her? Do you mean besides having a bit of fun and then shitting all over her?
Do you think she did something to herself?
If that was her blood, she's in serious trouble.
Good God in heaven.
We don't know. Like, we don't know this. I'll not
That's
tell
all I
him.
found out.
She often said she didn't know what she'd do if I left. But I thought it was just the kind of thing girls say.
But what were you expecting? She's already in a tough situation, and you just made it worse. Get off your ass and do something.
I can't just prance right out of the camp. Unlike...
Then tell me where.
Not far from here.
Where?
There's a spot we used to meet. A small clearing in the forest.
Oh, I expected that to find a dead body there.
Good. I'll look there. But I'm doing it for her, not for you. Got it?
I know. But bring her a message from me. Tell her she's a stupid cow. I didn't force her to do anything, and now she's crying over spilled milk.
That guy is a mess.
Try and think it over a bit. It might not just be Victoria's life at stake here. Could you live with yourself knowing you could have done something, but just couldn't be bothered to help her?
Could have. He's right. I got her into this horrible mess. So tell her I'll take care of her. And if she wants, she can stay here. I'm sure they'll find work for a woman here. At least we'll be together.
Now that sounds like a man talking. I'm gonna see her now. I hope it's not too late.
I'll never touch another mushroom again as long as I live.
Christ almighty. Are you alright, sir?
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise, wealthy.
People in Middle Ages knew that, like, people of color existed. The Saint Mauritius, for example, was portrayed as a dark-skinned man, and also if you see different historical artworks, especially church artworks, you will see people of color on them. Just a little heads up, you know. Yeah, Nadine, I'm looking forward to that.
No, that's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician. I run the camp infirmary.
My name is Henry, sir.
Welcome then, Henry. Do you need anything?
That's true, he never saw one in person.
You said you were an explorer?
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there to the court of Sultan Bayezid of the Osmans. Until I ended up at the court of King Sigismund.
Where is this Mali? And what's it like?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, it would never happen that we allow foreigners into our mines.
Yeah,
overall,
that changed over the centuries quite a lot.
Nobody will waylay you on your journey. And we treat women with greater respect and set great store by learning.
Well, it's not all that bad here, though, is it?
I admit that there are some things I envy you for. Like what you can do with stone.
What's Sigismund's court like?
I would also like to know that, my friend. But I am stuck here. One would think that the king would value physicians and sages who have traveled the world. But no. He did not even make me his personal physician. He prefers to trust your quacks and sent me here.
It's reckless to speak about Sigismund like that.
I do not think so, my friend, since it is unlikely you will ever get a chance to complain to him.
We'll ask him out later. I shouldn't spend my time chatting while we have a girl dying in the forest. Okay, somewhere middle in the forest. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's go. Wait, who's that drunk tart? Anyway. This game is so huge. There's so much to explore, so much to see. Like, how the hell am I supposed to do that? Like, I'll never finish this game. I think every time I get close to the ending, we'll just add a DLC or something, so that I'll be forced to stream this forever and ever and ever. Come on, man. Hurry up, horse.
I shall kiss your cheek so mild, and your tender little head. Rest thee here beneath the tree. Rest
yeah, she's covered in blood.
where birdsong calls you to bed. Why, my darling little one, has your...
You're Victoria, right?
And who are you?
No one important. Well, it all started like this.
Oh, I love Henry.
Horseshoes, but then...
I'm not interested in any damn horseshoes.
Wait, though.
I love
In short,
Henry.
I'm Henry. Black sent me to talk to you. Oh, and so did Martha from Miskovitz. They're worried something happened to you because you vanished all of a sudden. I'll accompany you back home. All right?
I don't want to go back there. Nothing good ever happened to me in that house. I want to stay with my Black. Where is he? Why didn't he come himself?
Because he's lying in the infirmary. But you don't need to worry. He'll be all right soon. I know what happened to you. I was at your house and saw... well, everything. I'm sorry, but this is no solution.
You have no idea what's going on. You don't know me at all.
Then tell me what happened. Maybe I can help you somehow.
I love how Henry's tone changes. Just
things aren't as bad as they seem.
Just pay attention to it.
Well,
when Henry approaches it, he completely starts talking different. Amazing voice acting of
First he says he
Tom
wants to be with
McKay.
me, then that he's a soldier of the king and serving him as his priority. There's gossip in the village that I'm the camp whore who'll sleep with anyone for a handful of grain. Whenever I left to go up there, they'd shout at me not to come back. And then I found out that I'm with child.
And Black is the father of your child.
Of course. The villagers think I sleep with half the camp, but it can't be anyone else's but his, as God as my witness.
And that blood on the floor in your house?
I was desperate. I picked some herbs to make a decoction to get rid of it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I said to myself, I'd rather die with my child than kill it and go on living.
So you cut yourself?
Yes, with a knife. I cut myself once or twice, but once I felt the pain and saw the
trigger
blood,
warning, self-harm.
I came to my senses.
Maybe a little bit
I
late,
wiped off
sorry.
the blood with an apron and my skirt, but it was everywhere. I couldn't bear to look at it, so I ran away. Here.
Thanks for confiding in me. You've had a difficult time.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Please tell me what you know about my Black.
I mean, we could convince her to leave him, but on the other hand, what does she have? Like, the village treats her like a whore. She's alone. And dude said that he will take care of her. I don't know if that's the right choice, but like, there are not many people in the village who protect her and help her. Martha is the only one, to be honest.
Well, Black has manned up and promised he'll take care of you. That is, both of you.
Really? And I was beginning to worry he'd forgotten about me. Or worse, I've already lost one man in life. If another one left me, I'd think I was cursed.
You aren't. I'm certain. Life is complicated sometimes. That's just the way it is.
I hope this is the right choice. Sometimes you just
I won't have
can't
to
tell.
live hand to mouth anymore and do the worst jobs imaginable. Maybe I'll finally have a family.
I wish you all the best. May God be with you.
And with you too, Henry. Thank you.
What's up, Mutt? That's Pebbles. You know Pebbles, Mutt. There's no need to growl at Pebbles.
Here, Mutt.
Here, eat something. Maybe you stop being so mad about it. Okay, fair enough. So at least we saved her. Kinda. I think. I hope. Sometimes it's hard to tell if we did the right or wrong choice, but I guess this is just part of the experience, you know? Okay, let's just see if we can find our robber, and after that. You know, I wonder if there was like another option to actually take her to Kuttenberg if you have already been in Kuttenberg, Nadine. You know? If we could, I mean, like, imagine doing this quest after Kuttenberg. That could be, it could be a good solution. But maybe there is the option, we just haven't found it yet because we all did this quest before we went to Kuttenberg. Just need a version finding her dead. Really? Could you actually mess up to find her dead in the forest? If you took too long, or how would you achieve this ending? Okay, like, if there is a place where that dude will try to rob me, it's probably somewhere here, on my way to the forest.
Quick!
Whoa!
Alrighty, this looks sure interesting. Dead horse, rest in peace.
This one tried to fight back, but failed.
Quick!
Okay, I guess we found our man.
Whoa!
Are you serious, horse? You
Show
got
your stuff.
How the hell am I supposed to fight that? Okay.
In God's name!
I've been waiting for you.
Victory or death!
Take that, you shit!
I fucking hate it. Yeah, now I'm stuck at a rock. You gotta be kidding me.
There's no escape!
Okay, one left. Let's kill the easy targets first, I would say. And here we go.
Show what you're made of. I'll sort you out nicely. Do it!
And another one bites the dust. Here we go. 3 left. Okay, we can do this.
No mercy!
Come on, then!
Come on. Try to hit me, bro. Ow. Ooh.
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit. Bad luck.
ass open.
Okay.
Show your stuff.
Wait. He was shit. We threw it out. We killed. This guy was part of the crew. Fuck. Ah. How do we manage that without killing him? Shit. Okay.
Good doggy. Good boy.
Okay. I think the mistake was we rode past him and had no choice to talk to him, and he just instantly attacked. Let's see if we can actually find a solution for that. Oh, cool. Yeah, I guess I did a little fucky wucky there. Yeah, sorry chat. That was not what I expected. I completely forgot that Matthew is actually one of the guys that we need. Ah, okay, it's just the route. Yeah, but it was a fair fight. I mean, it was not really a fair fight. It was a good fight, though. But unfortunately, we need this guy alive, so... Let's see if we can talk our way through, or if there is a third option by knocking him out or killing his entire crew before killing him then.
Go!
Wait, actually, no. We killed his entire crew. Okay. Maybe we can sneak up on him and knock him out and kill his crew. Or maybe we could just talk to him. Let's see about that. Whoa. This palace man-made. No, anyway.
Go.
This map is so beautiful. Like, honestly, riding a lot across it and exploring it is far from punishment.
Go!
Seriously, such a pleasure to explore this map.
Whoa.
This looks like a camp. Okay, safe game.
What is it, Matt?
Just a camp. Yeah, not even a good one. Nah. Just a pile of sticks.
Praise be Jesus Christ, young man. I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm for a moment. Can I have a word?
Who are you, anyway? What do you want?
I am a royal customs collector, and you will have to pay your duty.
What duty?
The king's duty. Now come here and don't delay. What are you still waiting for?
Okay, mate, let's chat.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Matthew, the king's chief customs officer. I collect dues on trading routes.
Ah, I've been looking for you.
Is that so?
Surprised look on his face.
That old bastard is still alive. I thought he'd been executed a long time ago.
He's free again, thanks to us. He's getting his old band together, so they sent me looking for you.
That's so very sweet of him. So he whistles and I should come running to him like a good
Yeah,
boy.
that's the plan. I can just beat
You
you
don't
up
wanna
and,
come
and
back then?
force you to go
For the
back.
record, I have nothing against the devil, but I don't want to stick my neck out for fuck all anymore. I'm doing well for myself as my own master. The past is past.
Don't you miss the Devil's Pack? Kubienka is still talking about the old days.
I like to think of them sometimes too, but I don't miss them. None of them really know why they're with the devil anyway. Most of them just don't have anything else to do. If the devil reigned, they would just drink themselves to death or kill each other. At least I know what I want.
Robbing people.
And you're content with robbing poor souls by the road?
Ah, you are quite wrong there. I'm a customs collector.
Sure.
And it's still better than being with the devil.
The devil and Zizka have a higher purpose. We fight for our rightful king.
How? Like capturing nobles and them demanding money for their release? We gutted their people and they gutted us, but only the devil got the money and the glory. What the fuck is noble about that?
You don't understand. How could you? The devil is a nobleman. Things are dealt with differently by them.
That's rich coming from you. Anyway, you can tell the devil that I thank him for his offer, but after careful consideration, I'm choosing to be a free tradesman.
Well, all right.
Since you're already here...
What are you talking about? What duty?
Wait, I want to see if I can
To the
take other
king.
options, if I can
I
convince
am
him.
His Majesty's chief customer.
Aye, and I'm Emperor Charles.
So where's the payment? A royal customs collector's time is precious.
What customs collector? You're just a bandit.
Peace all difference. Those who have, give. Those who don't, take. Cough up.
Did you know there's a pretty hefty bounty on your head?
Well, of course. I'm the talk of the region.
In fact, it's almost too tempting. Nothing quite like easy coin, eh?
I don't know who you're dealing with.
I could say the same thing.
Fuck. You know what? Forget it.
Happily.
I'm not heartless either. Just so you know. If you want to learn something for the right price, I'll teach you.
What? I can
All right.
convince him to be a teacher.
How can I find you?
We camp in the woods by the hill near Vysoka. It will probably take you a while to find it first. Now get out of here. And give my...
Hills at Vysoka. Wait, I want to see if there's another solution for the quest. Maybe there's... I want to see if there's like only a small fraction of people that you can take, or if you can actually talk your way through. And you have to be just very, very good at that.
Show me.
But I'll kill them anyway, so that's not a big difference.
Praise be Jesus Christ, young man. I'm sorry to bother you. Allow me to...
The droid, he's free.
That's...
So, don't you?
I like none of... If the... At least...
And you're a
and it's...
You're just a lowly thief. At least the devil fights for the king.
How? By looting? Although he also takes pride.
Maybe you're right.
How'd you get involved with the devil anyway? Didn't it occur to you that you could be more than his human shield?
It's complicated.
No brat has ever said, when I grow up, I want to
Okay,
be
you
lean
can't
on
convince him.
Buster's dog's body. But somehow, a whole bunch of us ended up being just that. One lost cause after another. What led you to the devil?
Actually, it was revenge.
I'm looking for the people who murdered my family. Someone like the devil could help me with that.
In that case, he's your man. He has a long arm. Many are afraid of him. Rightly so.
So you're not rejoining the devil?
By the way, take a look at the
That's your final
detail
word.
at his armor.
I'll let him know.
Like the damage
Well,
and...
maybe not the very last word. Since you're already here, did you pay the duty?
What are you talking about? What duty?
What do you think?
Like,
To the
do
king!
you see that, guys?
I am his majesty's
looks so
chief
good.
customs collector.
Aye. And I'm Emperor Charles.
So where's the payment? A royal customs collector's time is precious.
What customs collector? You're just a bandit.
Peace all difference. Those who have, give. Those who don't, take. Cough up!
Did you know there's a pretty hefty bounty on your head?
Well, of course. I'm the talk of the region.
In fact, it's almost too tempting. Nothing quite like easy coin, eh?
You don't know who you're dealing with.
I could say that.
Fuck! You know what? Forget it.
Happily.
I'm not heartless either. Just so you know. If you want to learn something...
All right.
We camp in the... Now get out of here.
Okay. Camping the soccer. Fair enough. So... only one guy left. Alright.
Great. Great.
Fair enough. We got our screenshot. These guys are going south, so probably their camp is far down south there. And you can guess something, guys. We'll visit it in the next stream. It will be a very special visit. We will sit down, drink something probably with them, have a very intense discussion about their acts as criminals. And we will definitely convince them to stop robbing people on the streets. With the sword. So, to not miss out on that, make sure to tune in on Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central European Time, when we venture out into beautiful medieval Bohemia and get rid of those filthy bandits. He doesn't want to work with us, we don't need him. He doesn't want to talk with us, fine. I don't care. The Dry Devil cares, and also the Bailiff cares. And if the Bailiff cares, also our purse will care. So we'll get rid of those lads. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It was a pleasure streaming for you. Streaming in German and English is quite an experience for me and quite an experiment. So I would like to hear your opinion on that. Do you enjoy me streaming in both languages? If so, let me know in the comments below. If not, let me know in the comments below so I can adjust this entire thing for you guys. I hope that you have an amazing start in the next week, a chill week, but we see each other on Wednesday in the next stream. Do not miss out. Check out the Discord, link is in the description below, and we'll see each other then. Vielen Dank fürs Reinschalten, es war eine Freude für euch zu streamen und ich hoffe, dass bilinguale Streams für euch etwas sind. Wenn nicht, lasst es mich in den Kommentaren wissen. Wenn doch, lasst es mich in den Kommentaren wissen. Habt eine entspannte Woche. Wir sehen uns am Mittwoch. Bis dahin, reingehauen und